How interesting.
Oh, that is weird. Our audio's working, but our captions aren't.
I'm trying again.
Are our captions working
Captions
now?
are...
What microphone does it think... no, there. Does it think it's reading from here?
Microphone.
Which microphone are you using?
Microphone.
Ah, wrong.
Wrong. This one.
Hello, captions.
Well, I'm gonna refresh.
Hello, captions.
Hello, captions. There we
Wow.
go. There we go. Wow, much going on.
So there was no secret message this... I mean,
I know.
if there ever is a secret message.
I don't know what you mean. What secret message?
What secret message?
No secret message. That's what I would sound like, I think, if I were a spy. That's the voice I would take on.
Are you trying to throw them off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think if I was a spy, what voice would I have?
This one.
This one, the one we have right now.
The one we have.
Maybe. Are we loud enough, Chad? Probably, right?
I'm CBBP.
You're CBBP?
Yeah.
We had a busy day.
Busy day. I did a lot of stuff
You
today.
did a lot of stuff today.
We bought a table.
We did. How much was that table? How much was that great expensive table for us?
$25.
$25. But there was a fee for using our card, so we had to spend $28.
We spent $26.38.
We spent $26.38. Oh.
Wow.
Screwed the legs off and put it in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Nurse Liv says, is it hot and humid there? It is.
Yes.
This is the first house I've ever lived in that has AC, and I will say I appreciate that it is not hot and humid inside the house. However, I saw Christopher on Twitter was on co-host the other day was complaining, I think rightly, that in a house with AC, you get to choose between either being in the humid outside or in what is essentially a submarine of just like a hermetically sealed. And I really do miss being able to like hear the outside.
I mean, we turn off the AC and open the doors and windows all the time.
We do.
It's just on days where it's really humid. It's when it starts getting like wet inside.
Actively wet. Yeah, not good.
That's not. It's not friendly.
Not friendly, no. But it is hot and humid. There's a sticker on the back of the car that says, what does it say? New driver or learner driver?
It says new
driver. I've been practicing driving around with it. Gosh, it's going pretty well. Going pretty well.
Yeah, you've been driving.
Today I changed lanes.
You did.
And I didn't mean to. No, I mean...
You did. You meant to change lanes.
Makes it sound like I just sort of did it accidentally.
Well, we often go through a light where you say, and then I'm gonna stay I'm gonna get into the middle lane, and then I have to say, no, you're gonna stay in the right-hand lane because you're gonna make a turn up ahead. And then you're like, I am, and I say, you are.
And usually then I go into I embark in the right-hand lane. But today I went through the light.
Not today. You said, I'm gonna be in the middle lane. And I went, oh, you are?
I just executed
you barreled
upon
on
it.
through.
I barreled on through.
And then what happened?
Then I changed lanes. And I changed lanes as we were moving. Had it been a little more of a situation, I would have drawn up level, put my blinker on, and stopped.
Oh.
Yeah, because you got to get in there somehow.
You would have just stopped in the middle of traffic?
Well, I'd have slowed down, yeah. Until I was able to, I think. I think that's what I'd have done.
It is?
What do we think, chat? That sound about right? No, I would just treat it like I missed my turning. Do not do that, says JL.
Yeah, no, you should keep going.
I should keep going? I should say, fuck that.
Well, Jack, the thing you really want to do is not bother anybody else while you're driving. You want to be very predictable. You want to maintain the flow of traffic, and you want to make changes that are safe and predictable.
Rickety Bone says, generally traffic frowns upon coming to a complete stop. They hate that almost as much as they hate a car suddenly going backwards, which they really do not care for.
Yeah, so if you had missed your turning, you would just keep going.
I just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, sometimes when I miss a right turn,
then we just sort of keep journeying
we
for
just
a while.
keep going, and maybe I'll take because I'm too far over, I'll just turn, and then I just keep making turns until I come straight on against the turn I was going to make in the first place.
Yeah.
And then I can just drive straight.
Turn left 3 times. Yuri Reynolds says cars must be in constant motion or else they're like sharks that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite thing about being in the car is turning the signal on and off. Or turning it on and then hearing the wheel turn it off.
Yeah, it's a good, I like the sound that it makes, but I like the sensation of like a lever even more.
Like pulling on the gear lever or something.
Yeah. That's great. I love
is
a lever. Windshield wipers as well. That's very satisfying. A lot of levers, clicks.
Haven't had to use them yet. I used them accidentally that time I said, watch this, and then turn them on.
And then you did turn them on. I need to get new ones because it actually rains here. I lived in California and didn't replace my windshield wiper blades for, I'm going to say 6 years.
Didn't we replace them about 2 years ago, and that's how often you should be doing it?
You are supposed to replace them every 6 months.
Ah. I know we put a new rear wiper blade in.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
And I put new front ones in.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did we do that here?
We did that in New Mexico.
Oh, huh.
Well,
yes,
bought
I
them.
We got halfway through the... Right. Not
I was
halfway
like...
through. We got a little bit of the way through the
I was
journey.
like, it's about to be... We're going to start encountering rain, and also I'd like for my windshield wiper fluid to not get streaky and weird.
Do you have to do it in New Mexico?
Do you have to do what in New Mexico?
Replace windscreen wipers. Like, if I wanted to replace these wipers, do we have to go to New Mexico?
Thankfully, no, but you do have to pay a tax when you buy them, typically. They'll say, are you going to replace these in New Mexico? They don't ask this if you're in New Mexico. They say, are you going to go to New Mexico to replace these? And then you say no, and then there's usually like a 10-cent surcharge.
Yeah, just 10 cents or something.
Yeah.
So we bought a table.
Yeah.
Took
People
it into
are reacting to the fact that you have to replace your windshield wiper blades every 6 months. That is true. There's a day. Let's see.
There's a day?
Shield wiper replacement
Day.
National Check Your Wipers Day is on May 16th and November 16th. They are observances to remind and educate drivers about checking their wiper blades. Regular car maintenance includes routinely checking the condition of the wiper blades for optimal performance. So they're suggesting that you replace your windshield wipers on May 16 and November 16.
Well, how about that?
I know.
How interesting.
Yeah. What were you going to say? I already forgot.
Carted the table down to our basement.
Yeah.
It's kind of entertaining. The most annoying thing that we have gotten into our basement is
a whole car.
Is probably a mattress.
Jack, nobody's asked this of you.
But I'm thinking.
You were really racking your brain as though like someone had asked you a really difficult question.
Yeah, I'm testing myself. Getting a mattress down a flight of stairs fucking sucks.
It does.
Yeah. Well. Saw long legs yesterday. I'm just giving people my updates.
You sure are.
I'm busy at work.
Uh-huh.
I was playing the piano earlier.
Have you had any yummy snacks lately?
Yes, I was watching England get roundly defeated at the football earlier today, I ate some bootleg Pringles.
Oh, those aren't real Pringles?
No, they're called like
Springles.
They're called like crisp ovals or something.
Wow. Don't forget that you have 2 cupcakes in the fridge.
I won't.
You routinely do.
No, actually, I don't. I routinely forget that I have
one. That's
cupcake
fair.
in the
Yes.
fridge.
You eat one and then...
And then I forget.
Yeah.
How
much is the one cupcake?
We don't need to get into this. What, you mean of money?
Well, Yeah. I mean, I know that at the supermarket they sell like a 2-pack and then they also sell a 1-pack. But one time we were like, wow, the 1-pack
is
is like
absurdly expensive.
$7.
Yeah, no, crazy.
And the 2-pack is like $6.
Yeah, crazy business.
Sure, that's fair. That's fair.
So, I also bought a chocolate brownie today.
You did.
That's also in the fridge.
Did you? Yeah, have you eaten it?
No.
Is it time once again to remind everybody about your pastry crime?
I think that they have gotten all the information that they need.
Do you guys know about pastry crime?
Yes. Just.
Do you think that you've gotten better or worse?
Better. Me wounded. Better.
Better.
Much better.
I've gotten better at the pastry crime.
Look, they're all saying they know about pastry crime.
I have not heard this
No?
tale. I do not know about pastry crime. What's pastry crime? Pastry crimes? Cannot imagine buying a tasty snack and not eating it. Does not compute. Tell us of the pastry crime. Yeah, so this is a habit that Jack has that I don't get. I mean, I understand it theoretically. I understand it academically. But the rate at which you do this is astronomical.
It's not astronomical.
And to be fair to you, I do think you've gotten better, but it's out of shame. And pride and joy. Jack routinely will go to like a little shoppy shop, a bakery, a cafe, a Sweetwater coffee, a Starbucks, a Pete's, a Caribou coffee.
A Krispy Kreme.
A Krispy Kreme, the supermarket bakery section. And will bespy a beautiful, jeweled, spectacle,
crystalline, majestic
pastry.
delight.
This could be a cupcake. It could be a croissant. It could be an M&M brownie.
One of them Danishes.
A Danish.
With like an apricot in the middle.
Yeah, I've said brownie. A donut. A little brioche bun.
Not really macarons. I'm not much of a macarons person.
No.
Flight of Icarus says, damn, Sweetwater sells guitars and coffee? This confuses me every time.
Yes, the exact same one. And then Jack will get the cake and a decaf latte. And if you're feeling a little wild, there'll be a pump of hazelnut syrup in your decaf latte.
Yum!
Then you will slurp down the decaf latte while it is still piping hot in 7 minutes. And the pastry you will keep clutched in your hand in its little brown paper wrapper. Like you're someone who's carrying around like contraband or
I heard a description in a movie the other day of like holding money tight in your fist the way a kid holds money when they get handed it.
That's exactly what it is. And it's like the whole bag will sort of wrinkle and get drawn upwards. And I imagine that the pastries themselves will sort of like start to take the shape of the bag because you're clutching it so tight. And you'll carry it with you throughout the day. If we're like doing little errands or whatever it may be, we're walking around town, you're holding the pastry, you're twirling with the bag, you bring it home, you set it on the counter.
Yeah. Fine. Curtains closed.
And
Audience
then
applauds.
You never fucking eat it. You never eat it. It's like Jack wants a little shrine, like you're paying a tax to some god that you've forgotten you made a deal with.
Yeah.
That 50% of all pastries that you get, easily it's at a rate of 50%, and you will never eat it.
Yes, pretty much.
The Roman statute says, wait, this has happened more than once? This is a habit? I thought you were going to tell us about a crime, singular, not an ongoing criminal racket.
No, it's a racket. When we say pastry crime, it's like we're identifying like the...
Oh, man.
the sort of the category of the felony. Yuri Runnell, Chad is talking about how because Sweetwater makes guitars and coffee. Albedo says Yamaha sells pianos and motorcycles. Yuri Runnell says Yamaha makes the best plastic recorders around.
I understand that you want to pivot to talk about little instruments and the people who make them, but I will not let your crimes go unacknowledged.
I was just going to say that I play a Yamaha recorder. It's lime green and it's transparent. It cost me $9.
Yeah.
I haven't put it on a soundtrack, but I
can't wait for you to do so.
I hold it close to me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's pastry crimes.
That's pastry crime. And I will say, when I first met you, and this, I was just so baffled. And it wasn't until I named it that it was easier to be like, please don't commit a...
Because we've known each other for years.
Many years. You've been doing it the whole fucking time. And I brought it up to your family, and they immediately knew.
Yeah, they were like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, this Jack refuses to eat the beautiful little pastries. And then I'm not gonna, when you bring it home, I'm not gonna eat it. And then sometimes a day will go by, and it's like the magic of it has disappeared for you. You're like, oh, it's no longer like a little treat I got at the store. I'm no longer interested.
It's a magic object. Yuri Reynolds says there's 4 big recorder manufacturers. Someone else asked, I think Yamaha's the only people who are allowed to make recorders. My favorite recorders are made by Moeck, M-O-E-C-K. My mum played a Moeck recorder when I was a kid, and it was such a beautiful instrument. It's kind of broken. It's weird how a recorder its sound can get weird. But that's back in the UK, and I covet my own beautiful Moeck recorder. Because it's weird how, while Yamaha make really good recorders, a $9 recorder does sound different than like a professional wooden recorder. Goatsbane says cat behavior. It really is cat behavior.
Yes.
It's kitty cat Killua.
You're just
A thing about Killua Zoldyck, who's an assassin child from Hunter x Hunter, and the show's secret protagonist, is that despite being a 12-year-old scion of an assassin family, he also spends most of his money on candy.
Oh, sure.
And like fancy clothes and cakes. Killua is a pastry crime person. Through and through. JL Pollock says Kitty Cat Killua would never not eat a pastry. He would avoid it, and then he'd make his Kitty Cat Killua face. It's when his mouth goes.
Does the little... Yeah, absolutely. Shall we get rid of butter?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
What are we doing here today?
We're going to play The Case of the Golden Idol. We are wrapping up the DLC.
But before that, why are we here?
Cosmically? I don't know that I have an answer for that one.
No, here on Sunday, talking to you down the microphone.
Oh, gosh. That's a great question. Welcome to Jack and Kat's Cool Summer of Streams. Jack and I are streaming every weekend this summer, so that we can passively contribute Twitch income and any donations and any subscriptions to fixing my car. The AC is broken, and it's not broken in just like a sort of like recharge the AC, flush out the tubes, gunk away kind of way. It's broken in like the big bad expensive way, in the like $1,800 range. So we're taking this summer to to scrounge up the pennies from the sofa cushions, while also continuing to do things like pay our taxes quarterly.
I took a glass bottle back to the supermarket and they gave me $5 cash.
$5?
Yes.
Wait, what? They
Yes.
gave you a $5 bill?
No. They gave me 5 ones.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
I know.
That's way more than I expected. They should not have done that. What? For the bottle deposit? I thought the bottle deposit was $2 for that bottle.
No, I got shit tons of money for it.
Really?
$5.
Oh
yeah.
my god. Yeah, well, we could start taking our cans instead of recycling them. We could start, because we live in Michigan now. We could start taking them to the machine at the back of the supermarket and get pennies on the dollar for them.
Damn.
I know, because we pay the can or bottle deposit whenever we buy.
Could there
cans and
possibly
bottles
be a
and-
more efficient way of...
Oh, right. Sorry, Jack. Sorry, that was household discussion. So we're trying to raise some money to fix the AC in my car. And yeah, some might say that amount of money is the same amount of money that the car is currently worth. And, technically you would be correct. However, cosmically, you would be wrong, because I can't get a used car for $2,000 that I could drive in the same way. And ethically, I believe the best thing to do is to invest in this car so that I can drive it for another 80,000 miles. Because I love this car. I think that I'm supposed to drive it into the ground. And the best way to make sure that I can do that is to make sure that those next 80,000 miles are enjoyable, palatable, and that I can do so in physical comfort. And the best way that I know how is to fix the AC, especially since right now in hot, humid Michigan, it's like not only hot in the car, it gets wet in the car. And so if you look into your pockets and you're like, oh my God, I've already donated to the causes that I believe in. I've already tithed what I feel is appropriate to my place of community and or worship. I've already paid all my bills. I've already paid rent. I already bought myself a pastry. And you are enjoying what we do here. You get a little kick out of it. And you are like, what can I do with my walking around money? And you want to send a little something our way. I would really appreciate it. And I will put it into my car so that I can drive it in comfort again. You can do so by just subscribing here on Twitch is great. Maybe later we'll run an ad. We'll all watch an ad together. If we do that, you could. Oh, look at that! You could donate here on Coffee. Like Potato Nut just did, who says, here's 3 bottles.
Thank you, Potato Nut.
Thanks, Potato Nut. Oh my gosh. And
Thank
Jen
you, Jen.
also, who says, salute.
Here's the deal. If we run an ad later, we will also pull up YouTube and find like a TV ad from 1971 that we could all watch together.
We'll all watch commercials from the 1970s?
Yes, if we show you an
Oh my
ad,
God.
we also have to all watch
Oh,
an
but
ad
it would
together.
be... what if we did a stream...
Have you had an idea? Have you had... Stop, don't
Okay.
say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. Tell me
but
about
it's
this
funny.
later.
It's funnier because I have to get everybody on board with it because I need people to be excited about it. Because what if we did a stream where we watched a bunch of commercials, a la Germa watching infomercials, but we watch commercials from the 1970s, and then we run a bunch of ads. I think that's funny.
Do we intermingle them?
Yes,
or
yes,
is
yes.
it like okay? It's we intermingle them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's so funny that I mean I find
Thanks, Mildcat. Cargo's cold.
I find almost everything about Twitch's internal systems deeply repulsive.
It's horrific.
It's very funny that I can push a button and we all have to watch an ad.
Britton, thank you so much. I also just got Venmo'd. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice of you. Yeah, you can also Venmo me if you feel the pull, which is to me very funny. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, Roman statues for AC, not pastry crimes, Jack.
No, we are very good at budgeting. That's gonna go straight in the pot for pay. I mean, for
Lavin Dearly says ads you woke up to at 2 a.m. as a child when you fell asleep with the TV on. Yeah.
Cedar Phoenix says capitalism blows. Let's make KB's car blow harder.
Pew, 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 pew.
Apparently, Venmo's got replaced with Vet Mommy.
Vet Mommy. Oh man. A Vet Mommy is when there's a really hot veterinarian.
That's what I thought it would be.
Yeah. Whoa, thanks, PLM. They say, Snowflake, sweet car.
Silas the Eel says, Vilf.
Oh,
You can say that as much as you want. A Nightbot doesn't know
yeah.
how to ban
Automod
you.
is like, yeah, I love Vilf.
Vilf is perfectly fine to me.
Vilf is perfectly fine.
But if you say MILF, we go into this whole problem again.
Thank you so much, everybody. I really. Oh.
BB Alpert said, rat bastard, something that has stymied the Automod before and continues to.
Forever. But of course, every time we tell chat something that Automod doesn't like, we get an influx of them all trying.
Oh my god, our captions censor MILF?
A sense of MILF.
That's really funny. Can I do that? Fuck.
No, those it doesn't like either.
Damn.
I know.
Censor damn? No, it doesn't censor damn.
I love how on the radio they censor God when someone says God damn it.
Yeah, they censor some wild shit on the radio.
we
Everybody
go.
stop saying rat bastard.
Oh man.
It's the thing is like we keep telling the Automod
I know.
that rat bastard is fine, but it's as though it is gently putting its hand on our arm and saying, no.
As we continue to vamp, I'm getting flashbacks to when we were doing Signalis, and I kept thinking that the game was almost over, so I would vamp for a really long time at the beginning of streams, and then slowly realize that the game was going on for way longer, and then we would push ourselves into another cyclical hell
Okay.
dimension. Oh, thank you to Zach, who says gust of wind, snowflake, blue car. Thank you so much. Thank you. Everybody's so nice. They want the car to be cold.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I am going to give a 5-sentence summary
Yeah, great.
of the case of the Golden Idol plus the DLC up to this point. I'm going to do this in 5 sentences.
I believe that you can do that.
Are we ready?
Yes. Jack's holding their thumb up.
A gang of venal, rapacious colonialists,
Great.
under the guise of the East India Company, secure a magical artifact from the Far East called the Golden Idol, and use it to take over England. Sentence 2. Sometime before this, the East India Company inveigles its way into Far Eastern politics in an attempt to secure trade networks, but accidentally discovers the existence and location of said Golden Idol. Sentence 3.
Okay.
There are 2 major powers in the Far East, the currently ruling empire of Lanka and the quote-unquote fallen spiritual empire of Lemuria. Period. The son of a Lemurian priest, traveling with an East India Company agent, finds himself washed ashore on an island of stranded Lemurian civilians, who have formed a bizarre commune.
Brackets, we think.
We think. Final sentence. This commune, while ostensibly equitable, lives in fear / awe of a bizarre being in a tower, comma, which is actually a human operating the golden idol.
The end.
That's about it, right?
You're so good at those. Because when I open the game, my brain is empty. I'm like, what's this?
Error Void says, thanks for the stream.
Wow. Very good job.
Okay. So, we're picking up the sort of the big twist of the last episode was that the Golden Idol is on this island and is
being deployed.
Yeah. Clairvoyant Vibration says, Jack, go on Just King things. Cameron, Michael. I'm waiting by the phone. Okay. Chapter 3.
Yeah.
No, Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
So this is...
our preview. Oh. Thank you to Broken Bumbershoot. It's cold in here. There must be some AC in the atmosphere. KB's car. Okay. This person says, Sutul lived like a sentinel and died like a true sentinel, and now I must ask, who is ready to take his place? This is my chance. I must. As the only royal present, it is clear that I should take the title of sentinel.
Yeah, so something interesting going on here is that... this is kind of like the leader of the men in the commune. This is the Lemurian priest's son. He is sort of our protagonist figure-ish during this DLC.
How are our levels against the music, by the way?
They look fine. It's a little loud in
our ears. It got a little
ears,
loud there for a second.
And this is the son, the surviving son of the Lankan Raj. He is an idiot. Jeremiah Destroyer says, these boys look faded as fuck.
Hell yeah! Woo!
So I think the Lemurian knows the Golden Idol is here. He says, this is my chance. I must.
Okay.
If you've never seen Golden Idol before, we're about to play High Stakes Mad Libs.
Golden Idol Mysteries. The Lemurian Vampire. Bink. The Lemurian Vampire strikes.
Julianne Hardstone says, oh, there was a game happening. I was still on Butter.
Oh, no.
Did you see someone in chat earlier went to the National Gallery and Butter wasn't on display for them either? We went to the National Gallery a year-ish ago.
Yeah, Butter wasn't on display.
We were so sad.
Maybe we should host a letter writing campaign where one evening we all just sit down and write a letter to the National Gallery and we say, please put Butter on display.
I mean, we could just write to their curators and say, can we please go and see Butter next time we're in town?
Oh, that's true. We could. Should we thank people for subscribing, by the way?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, great.
You thought we were done with the preamble.
You thought we were going to play the video game, but you were wrong. Okay. I want to say thank you. Ooh. A roving marmot subscribed with Prime 3 days ago, and you thought I wouldn't notice, but I did. Thanks.
6 days ago, Pale Margaret followed us. Great username.
Oh, that is a good username. That is good. Okay, I want to say thank you to Deepflaw, who resubscribed. And they have now been subscribed for 29 months, and they say, it's my age now. Which is exciting. Nurse Liv resubscribed for 24 months. This is their 63rd month.
Holy shit.
63 months, which is really impressive. Just keeping on. Reichs, thank you so much for resubscribing. This is your 25th total month. Empress resubscribed. They said if months were years, it would be a very old red panda. They've subscribed for 18 months, but they've been subscribed for 20 months total. I don't know, is this like a 20-month red panda? 20-year red panda. That's what I meant to say. Thank you to Space Crafty. Thank you to BB Alpert, and thank you to Julian Hardstone. BB Alpert says, if months were years, I'd be 2 years older than I actually am, because they just subscribed for 38 months.
It's probably going to be pretty good to be 38.
I can't wait.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
The way we say this every time it happens, but, Lavin Daly says, this is my first time watching one of these, and I'm fully confident that Jack's explanation explained everything I need to know. I think so. The way the designers...
I mean, it's a smash cut punchline every time.
And they really commit to it.
Yeah.
Every time it's a joke. Or a horror.
It's just very funny how they're able to be like, what would be...
really funny to come in
Which
on.
scene has the most horrible action? It's like the thesis of the level.
Yeah.
Robot Ghost subscribed for 50 months. They are currently on a 50-month streak. If months were years, well, I've got a lot of them now.
To your point of like coming in on the joke or the horror, something I think about all the time is something that Art said to me once, which is like, I never want to see characters walking somewhere.
I never want to see characters thinking about making a decision.
Yeah, just go.
Unless that's what the point is.
Unless that is the point of the scene. But yeah.
I heard someone say the other day that that's why faux diaries don't work for them as like a book to read. Because it's so much, if you're trying to do like an honest diary, it's just a lot of thinking about like why something happened, the choices that you're going to make, the way you feel. But all action happens off stage in a diary.
Yeah, it's true. And
so
I mean,
hard.
there are writers who can do that really well. I think about one of my favorite books is Christopher Priest's The Prestige.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Which is a
If
diary.
you haven't read, you should read.
And then I also think about Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian, which is a book about people walking somewhere. It's just exclusively people traveling. But I think both of those, there's a real joy in being like, cut as hard as you can to the moment.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here?
Dead
my
fish.
fish barrel.
A few fried fish. Should we open the thinking just to see what's in there?
No, we should do it after this scene.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I've seen worse.
I have seen worse. Okay. Just like a bag.
Okay.
Interesting. Have I missed something? I was doing my morning meditation when I heard the noise. Necklace made of a few colorful beads. A wooden cube consisting of 2 parts. 2-part cube. A stone knife. Part of a wooden cube. Could we... Interesting. Could we go back, actually, to the... Can you hit the home button? Could we go back to the previous scene? I want to get reacquainted with their names and roles, if you go into the thinking board.
Yeah, totally. So, this is Lyomata. She is...
Lavu.
Or Lavu. She is the guardian of the children.
Okay.
This is Virlis Momgo.
Okay.
He is the guardian of the males.
Okay.
This is Kulu Stirna.
Mm-hmm.
She is the
Guardian of
of the females. And this is Kruplu, the agricultural guardian.
Beard is Kruplu for agriculture. Long curly is Kula of females. Short curly hair is Lavu of children. Blonde is Virlis.
Oh, Deep Floor points out that I think that the current thinking board is actually nice enough to have the names. Whoa! I've never seen them do this before. This is actually scary. This is the equivalent of like finding a load of health items.
Yep. Okay. Uh-oh. Haha. I see.
Great.
Okay, well that's helpful though.
So she's got these weird cubes, colorful necklace. Okay.
Although, if she's the guardian of children, maybe they're children's cubes. Oh, are these the experimented yams? No.
They're big clay
Big
jugs.
clay jugs filled with some liquid.
Oh, I didn't mention this in my recap, but they were doing yam experiments and
doing
everyone was
yam.
mad about it.
Honey and Smoke has resubscribed. They said if months were years, I could get my learner's permit.
Whoa.
Oh.
Maybe they're extremely experimented yams, says Silas.
Poor boy. It does indeed seem that Dweller does not look kindly on those who wish to confront it. Now we need another sentinel.
Oh my god, did the
Gamini?
No, yeah, Gamini is the royal,
prince.
right? He tried it and was just killed off screen.
Immediately killed. Okay, we have a stone knife.
No, so it's not for the kids.
A wooden
it's
cube
some sort of
consisting of 2
currency
parts.
or
Jars
of
of
honey?
honey. Jars of honey and smoke. As I ran here, I did notice it fly away while you were... I did not notice it fly away while you were forcing down the door. Could it still be here, or is it long gone? Her cube is missing its other part.
Yeah, she's got part of a cube too. Interesting that he seems to have been killed here.
Who is Lavu and who is Kula?
Cooler
Long
in the back.
hair is Kula.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
Lavu. This is Kula.
Yeah. We have been punished by Tower Dweller. This is its revenge. It has turned our new sentinel to bones and escaped by its power of flight. A wooden club? Looks like a gun. A wooden cube consisting of 2 parts.
Tower Dweller is what they call the weird, what they believe to be a weird entity, but is actually a human with the idol.
Yes.
They don't know this.
My feeling when they turned my new sentinel to bones. First, just minutes ago, we knocked on the door and there was no response. Second, we became worried, so Zabiri and I forced it open. Third, the room was empty but for the sentinel's skeleton. Finally, then you started arriving.
This is such a nice take on the thinking panel.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
I
like
was just thinking
speaking
that.
out a stone spear and a wooden cube.
Consisting of 2 parts.
Lots of chat talking about how good Giant is. Yeah, Giant's great. Big Giant fan.
Juke Biscuit says if months were years, I'd still be unable to buy alcohol and cigarettes in some states. They have now been subscribed for 18 months.
Look, there's a half-eaten fish on the ground here.
Interesting. But they are also a skeleton. Think of this. Because if the idol has done something...
Oh, yeah, the
Like,
idol is like skeletonized the guy.
de-skinned... Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Skeletonizing, de-skinning, what could it be? Okay, but the rat is breathing and appears to be deeply asleep. Interesting. I wonder if that indicates that actually many different things have happened in different orders in this room. But when the fish were in here, they were skeletonized.
Based on the original game, we've been given a pretty solid understanding of how the idol works.
Yes.
Which is going to be useful.
The idol works on a in-out strategy, where if you suck something in, it spits out the opposite.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if I were to like suck in a bunch of skin, I could spit out a bunch of de-skinning.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I see.
So good. A human skeleton.
I see. Okay.
An overturned pot of honey.
Yeah.
An overturned jug of fruit juice.
Interesting. Moose Man says, don't like that. Maybe it's easier for you to think of it as this way. If you suck in hot, you spit out cold.
Yeah.
Frank Scenario says, I thought it was you suck in skin and then later spit out skin.
It requires you
think it
to
has different-
sap a thing in
Yeah.
order to
Bestow that same
bestow
thing.
that thing. Potato Note says, if cars suck in money, it spit out AC.
Oh! Get them on the marketing campaign.
This is impossible. The prince bolted the door from the inside after his last gift arrived. Oh, right, they're he's the sentinel, so they're like giving him a bunch of shit.
Sure, interesting.
And Giant and I stood guard the whole night in shifts: a stone spear, a wooden cube.
You have to strain heat from one thing to set a pair brother on fire. I think Kat might be thinking about how it worked with the freezing, but yeah, it's sucking out the heat and spitting it back out. You can sip heat to freeze something, but then you can also spit that heat to combust something. Something in the cold foot of out the cold foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nailed it.
Okay. Oh. The window is a simple opening in the wall.
Suck in ears to spit out ears. That's magic.
Something that we know that you can actually... Naturi says, this wasn't in the summary. Look, I was...
Listen. Listen. Something sucks, something spits. And sometimes they're related.
The idol lets you fly. That's also something we know. People can fly with the idol.
What did we learn about this door? It's been forced open. Yeah. I see.
God.
So we've also got time going on here too.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, it's so big.
Okay, outside we have some jolly fish.
No, Flight of Icarus says no, not idle Hawk Tua theory.
I can't hear or talk about Hawk
I know. Okay, fish. Let's look at these beautiful fish.
Jolly.
Pop,
Quite happy.
Pop, pop. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hey, sister, look what I caught. This snapper fish hid a shiny in its mouth. I have a new playstone. Did you have a good sleep? I left before you woke up to get the best fishing spot. Oh, I don't like how many words we're supposed to find.
Golden ring. A dead snapperfish.
A stone knife.
A stone knife.
Okay.
Yuri Runnell says the golden idol is basically Kirby. It is basically
Yeah,
Kirby.
that's a good way to think about it. I am well, brother. I hope Tissa learned his lesson, and both will leave me alone now. We have another half cube. Why do they have these cubes? Oh, I do not like it. Yeah, it is a cube mystery. Interesting.
This music is
The
fantastic.
music is so good.
Okay,
So what are the different stages of time? Just out of curiosity. Oh, God.
This dynamic music is amazing.
Okay, so we should probably look at all the scenes first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the tower.
Yes. Ooh.
Here is our...
Tower Dweller.
Okay, the golden idol is casting a spell. It's these three little things on the back that do it. And the color of its eye is also important, but I don't remember why.
I used to have notes that told me what each spell was.
This is interesting.
Yeah, do you think the boat is still there in the other time slots? No,
No,
it's not.
it's an English ship.
Interesting.
Concerning, because we know that the ship that they arrived on was wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
So this is new. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
We're gonna have to learn about pot symbols.
Burial urns.
Oh, that's different than what I thought it was gonna be. Are you not afraid looking at the dweller all the time? What if it looks right back and steals your flesh?
Great question.
Do you think these ancient sentinel bones will protect us? Ooh, okay. So this person has an intact cube.
This is me consoling myself last night that neither Cat nor I are a threat from Longlegs.
Yeah,
He can't get us.
can't get us.
Not just because he's not real.
But because we have good birthdays.
We have nice birthdays. Okay. We have a stone spear.
Wooden cube consisting of 2 parts.
What is this
Thank
cube?
God. Tower Dweller cannot act from so far away. I have been staring at it all night and nothing has happened. We need only beware if the Tower Dweller moves. Then we should run to the village and warn the sentinel.
They know about this because they don't know about the idol, but the idol does have a limited range.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can sort of only use the idol on someone in front of you.
Okay, sentinels. So that must be our most recent sentinel on the far right, do you think?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how they view temporality.
Okay. We'll come back to this.
It's like, are these names or are these years?
I mean, it's weird, right? Because like a dot and a line. This could be 4, this could be 3.
Mm-hmm. Could be 5.
You know, we could read these as numbers.
We could.
If jars were years,
If
says
jars
Honey
were
Smoke.
years.
Okay. So this is now
Where do you want to begin?
earlier.
Can we look at this farm in the first one?
Honey.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Okay. And can we look at this apiary in the other time zone? I think it's just letting us know. Okay, interesting. So maybe these items have been prepped to be given to the sentinel.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. The pleasant, lovely fish. These are different people at the fishing spot. Oh, and we can look in that door.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Got him.
Got him. Got him. That traitor Tisa. He and Kula have been thick as thieves in all the last votes. Just this and then one more basket of gifts to deliver to the sentinel and I am done. I hope that little gnat enjoys what I give him. Hee hee. Interesting. Interesting. Is this Veerless?
Yeah.
Interesting. Gifts to deliver from each guardian. Juice, honey, tasty fish, lots of eggs. Okay.
We got a lot of nouns this time around.
We do have a lot of nouns. Idle golden. Honeyfish.
And then this cube.
The cube again.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Fucking cube score. Yes, first he asked us to bring him all the shiny playstones of children. That was weird. Now he is demanding fruit juice from me. He is a difficult sentinel to please.
So something that was established last time is that the commune jewels and gems are so prevalent in the commune that children play with them as like playstones, and they were surprised to learn that the Raj's son Tissa is like, those are gems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we did invent scarcity, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh-oh. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Red gourd, very bitter, cures stomachache. Spotted gourd. Seeds are good for insomnia or if someone needs to be sedated. Yellow short gourd. Flesh tastes bad, but seeds work well as a sweet spice for drinks.
So he's saying I hope he likes what I give him, in part because he's given him like a, maybe not a poison, but like an unpleasant thing.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. Local fish of the village lake. Red snapper, vicious. Flesh eater. Will tear anything apart in minutes. Tasty. Green snapper. Harmless, but tastes like dung.
That's what's been delivered. Beautiful.
Great.
Great.
Great. Potato Nut says, EM experiments. Phlogistic says, the duality of fish.
Okay, been there.
And can we see inside the Sentinel's room? And the... Okay, there we go. There is Tisa drinking all the fruit juice, which I'm sure he's trying to turn into wine, I suppose. Okay.
Jars of honey. These are the gems that he's gotten.
This life is more worthy of a prince. And now I have some sweet honey to enjoy with the sweet juice. And tonight I will meet with you at last, my golden-haired beauty.
That's the woman that he is. She was talking to her kid brother at the fish place earlier.
Oh, sure.
And he's got the ring that gets thrown out of the window and eaten by the fish.
Interesting.
He's got these cubes.
He's got a cube plus a half cube. He's 1.5 cube.
He does have 1.5 cube. Yep.
Interesting. Wait, can you go back down again? Oh no, sorry. It had turned into a... Never mind.
Oh, I see how this place stacks together. We saw this in an earlier scene too.
Is it the same message though? Dare not try, Sentinel. I will peel your flesh until only bones are left.
I love that the Tower Dweller is just threatening them.
Yeah.
They got a little wall that the Tower Dweller threatens you with. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm wondering this too. Flight of Icarus says, I wonder if cubes are like a voting power thing.
Yeah. Sahelia, I am glad you have finally agreed to cooperate. I understand that you want to be concealed. Do not worry, I have done as you instructed. The Een family name will not be tarnished. Silas the Eel says, the Tower Dweller is like, dear sirs, I will kill you. So this is the woman that Tissa has designs on.
Yes. Good. Then tell Momgo to come to my hunt for your eggs. The basket will wait for him there. Come to my hut. Do note that I will do this once tonight and never again.
Interesting. Okay.
It happened last night. I was walking with Kula when suddenly we saw someone run down the stairs from the platform that leads to the tower. I could not see who that was, but they were carrying a sack with something. She was wise to send you to report this. Find a partner, get 2 spears, and stand guard near the tower. If the dweller or someone in league with it can enter our village, we must be aware.
I love that this Blade Master is just like immediately bought into
Genji is
the...
like, I live here.
We hate the dweller. There is something strange going on here, but I am sure these extra guarding duties are an overreaction. Nevertheless, we will have to go along with it. Tomorrow we march to the tower, and the dweller will scare your village no more. Very possibly because he knows that it's the idol.
Yeah.
And he can possibly outsmart, you know.
Maybe.
Okay.
I think that's everything.
Whoa.
Always follow your motto. Oh. Okay.
It's like a keypad lock.
Yeah.
With...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's about joints, points of intersection.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5. Well, but if the triangle is 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, then that's what it is. But it's weird that it's like that. But then,
okay, but we have numbers here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't... we'll see.
We got some sort of like... This is our... A massive, seemingly immovable stone door.
But then there's the keypad. Yeah.
This is how he sets the message. Huh. Yuri Reynolds says the picture is the key.
Yeah, Mooseman says weird, but like sure, because a line has 2 points. Yeah.
2, 3 points. 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I know.
6.
It's tough. It's like because there are 2 of the triangles, then
1,
that
2,
makes it
3,
6.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, if you count the closed shape as like its own thing. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. This is 2 squares, 2 of 4 on
Right.
top of each other,
Yeah,
plus
exactly.
1. Yeah, and here we have 1, 2.
4, 1, 3, 3.
Yeah, I think that's the way it works.
Yeah. I don't love it.
Yuri Ronald says you add up all the shapes. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way of thinking about it. I will say I really love the way this game, even in its original, has been playing around with alternate history. Not just in the, like, these countries aren't real, but they're clear analogs for real countries. But also just, like, sometimes you'll get stuff like they can draw on a weird Wacom tablet and it will show up on the outside, Really, really neat. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do this now.
Burial urns.
Interesting. This we can probably make a comparison here about how
Yeah, how much moss is on it.
or for example, the color mutes when the person is put into it. Or no, I think you're right. I think it is just showing new.
Yeah. What?
Do you see how these are all like sort of tan?
Yeah.
And this is pale white grey?
Uh-huh. It's just fresher.
Yeah, but I was like, but what if he's not dead yet?
Oh, I see.
And so when he dies...
Yeah, go on.
And they put him in the thing.
Ooh, yeah. Then what?
And it fades.
Wait.
Garrulous Monolith says, oh, is it the Order of the Sentinels?
That's my
I
guess.
think so.
Yeah.
Eravoid says the texture on these plants is so nice. Yeah, it's got a real sort of like Secret of Mana vibe going on here.
I look at it and I think there must have been one day where an artist developer was like, I'm so I just need to zone out And I just gotta work on some plants.
I think these are painted over a photo.
Yeah.
And these are probably,
Those
I mean, maybe
are.
more, they might also be painted over a photo, but they're
They're
more...
newer, so the white is
yeah, sure. Yep, here's the idol again.
There you are.
Okay, and we can play compare and contrast.
And they've got blue eyes.
They do have blue glowing eyes, which is interesting.
So have we seen every scene?
Yeah,
Scene to scenes? Okay.
Let's go left to right.
Okay. Yep, there you are.
Idol is red.
Red.
It's working a spell. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, why do we keep coming back here, though?
We'll figure this out.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Year 324, 17 males, 25 females, 12 children.
Silvaria says, I think I recognize that order from the main game. I wonder if it shows up somewhere else. Okay.
The mottos of the Guardians. Guardian of males, protect the weak. Guardian of females, we listen, we plan, we organize. Guardian of agriculture, make weirder yams. Sorry. The diligent shall have full bellies. Guardian of children, always preserve the ancient practice.
Okay.
What was that sound?
Oh, I just squinched
Oh, you squinched.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Virginia had squinched. Yes, enough of this. We must strike and bring down that monster at last. Let's go to war with it. Full cube.
Oh, Frank Scenario says the Lemurian numbers show up in the vignette when the cultists frame another dude for murdering his political rival. Yes, that was that really hard level at the manor. Do you remember the murder mystery in the
Yes.
house?
Oh, yes, I do. That one was hard. I think my brain went to space when we did that one.
Yuri Ronald says, the motto is the key.
The motto is the key. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. What if it puts everyone in the village in danger, including the children? My heart says we should preserve our ancient practice.
That is your motto.
It has never let us down. I thought her motto was protect the children.
No.
Always preserve the ancient practice. I just said it and already forgot it. This is a terrible idea. Violence is never the answer. No wonder Virulus is so keen on it. But we must forget this plan and return to our usual duties. She has half a cube. Why do people have different cubes?
I mean, this might be the third level.
You gave me your word. I have your promised cube half. I upheld my end of the bargain and voted against Momgo in the last 3 meetings. I want her.
This is,
So if you make a promise with someone...
You take...
half of their
half
cube.
of their cube. This is
Interesting.
Tissa saying this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Jeremiah Destroyer says, motto of the Guardian of Cubes, gotta get those cubes.
Gotta get the cubes.
Yuri Ronald says, you can only make
No.
one promise at a time.
That makes puzzles
Yeah.
easier. Are you sure you can pull this off, Tissa? If you are, let us try it. Interesting. I am fluent in the secret language of Old Lemurian. The nature of the so-called dweller is clear to me. I will provide the noble Tissa with the right incantations to deal with it.
Because he knows how the thing works.
Presumably.
He has his whole promise cube.
Ah.
February 5th, 1741. It is day 26 on the island. The council does not take me seriously. I cannot just go and bring down that thing in the tower. I need the community's support before I make some changes here.
So true.
February 6th, 1741. It is day 27 on the island. Success.
Success.
Tissa was very receptive to the idea of us destroying Dweller. His motivation may not be as noble as mine, but I must seize any opportunity. Let us hope we manage to convince the council tomorrow.
I see.
This guy's like, I'm going to be the God King. Too long we have lived in fear of our lives. I am your new sentinel, and I say that the next time I am summoned to deal with the Tower Dweller, I will not just banish it, but crush it once and for all. Okay.
Interesting.
Cool.
Oh. Giant G is conversing with the blonde.
Oh, lady on the left still has a yellow dot.
Oh, I think maybe you did not investigate her promise cube. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Good reminder. Thank you. Oops.
Nope.
Oh, nope, not
Nope,
yet.
nope, nope.
Not yet, not yet.
Then do not do it, beautiful Sahelia. Follow your heart. No one can make you do something that goes against your nature. You do not know how horrible it is when all the women in the village hate you. Kula invents new lies about me every day, and I cannot take it anymore. But I have found someone who has agreed to help me out and solve this problem once and for all.
All right.
Okay, I think we should go back to, yes, present with the Tisa skeleton and look at our thinking box.
Yeah.
Let's look at their cubes real quick. Cube and a half.
She's taken a promise from someone.
She's taken a promise from someone.
Cube. Half a cube.
Has promised.
Cube.
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 There's also the potential that someone may have given away both halves of their promise and then taken somebody else's half of a promise.
I think you can only give away one.
You can only
of
have
yours.
a promise one at a time.
Let's see what we got here. We
Okay.
have a story scroll to fill. In chronological order, which guardian planned to send which gift? Weeks before the murder, so-and-so became indebted to somebody else. Hours before the murder, so-and-so became indebted to somebody else. The night immediately before the murder, someone managed to something the something of and something something.
But it probably begins with a vowel.
So then we have...
Of an egg's juice.
Someone put something in the something that was brought to someone.
Yes, well that I think we can get. Someone put... Yes. Someone put... Poison. Someone put... So we have door, window, afraid, ancient, sentinel, juice.
Oh.
Sedative. Somebody put sedative.
Yeah. The,
Oh, you're so driven.
in the eggs,
Okay.
maybe.
Sure. Was he eating a lot of eggs in his
I guess.
scene? Let's go look at what he's munching on.
Well, but he wouldn't be munching on them because the eggs haven't arrived yet.
Oh, I see.
But like the woman has been enlisted to.
I viewed that the eggs were like payment.
Here are the eggs. It could be sedative in the honey. Because how do you sedate eggs?
Well, you are very excited about sedative in the eggs. Let's put sedative in the eggs.
No, because eggs is not was. Someone put sedative in the eggs that was brought.
You were really excited about the eggs.
I was, but it was wrong.
I think it's juice.
I mean, but if it's juice, he's.
Look at how he do be guzzling that juice.
But he can't be guzzling that sedative juice. He's
Why
got the honey already,
Uh-huh.
and he's got the juice
liquid.
already.
Yeah.
Mooseman says put piranhas in the eggs. we don't have piranhas. We do have fish, but he is going glug glug glug. Yeah.
He do be going
All right,
glug,
let's
glug,
not
glug.
just try and guess this. Let's see.
Well, do you want to go? We can go look at the list of gifts that have to be given. They're by
totally.
Fearless.
Nope.
Yes. Yes.
That traitor Tissa, he and Kula have been thick as thieves. Kula is
Guardian
this one.
of females.
And what's interesting is that, like,
They've only been thick of thieves because he has a debt. He has a half a promise cube to make her
get the woman that he has a crush on
interested
his
in
side.
him. Yeah.
But I think that Kula might actually be like using that woman as a way to poison him. To be
Could
like, you know, that it's less an allegiance and more, you know.
I really want to look at the slate of gifts, please.
Yeah. Tasty fish.
I mean,
Lots of
next
eggs.
to him, yes. So here are my two thoughts about this. Number one is that there's a skeletonized fish next to him when he is dead.
Yes.
There's also, he's guzzling that juice. You know what I mean? So sedative doesn't mean that someone's dead. It just means that someone has gone to sleep.
Yeah.
So it could be that someone has put sedative in the tasty, tasty juice that was brought to Tisagamini because then that makes him go sleepy.
Desperate for the juice.
I mean, and then he gets skeletonized with the fish. Who knows? Could be.
I hear you, but here's the problem for me. The juice has already been delivered.
Yeah.
And here, she's saying...
But why does it have to be her?
Oh, yeah. Well, but it's weird because it's not him.
Uh-huh.
Because he hasn't given anything yet. This and one more basket to deliver. I hope that little gnat enjoys what I give him, not what I've given him.
Uh-huh. So yes, so it could be fish and it could be wine. But let's try the fish now. Then that will confirm that the fish. Okay, so something is just totally wrong. Honey? What?
Okay, let's see. Hang on.
But the honey's already been delivered.
He's not drinking the honey.
No, but he does put the honey in the juice. Go back to, because he says it when he's drinking it. He's like, "Ugh, I love this sweet juice and honey." He's so excited about it.
And now I have some sweet honey.
Yeah. Honey baked fish.
Is there a clue in the honey picture we saw? Not really.
I mean, there's this green bag, which I think maybe is like the green bag that's in the basket in the Sentinel airlock zone. There's also this bag full of red bugs that I guess or red fruit that I guess corresponds to the red fruit that were in the hut. Oh yeah, then there are these guys
there
in the
it is,
honey.
in the honey. Yeah, red gourd was the sedative.
I admire this about Jack's playstyle, who wants to know why things are right.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like,
Otherwise, you're just clicking around. Yeah, the seeds are good for insomnia. Yeah. Look at this.
Nodding. Seems like someone who's really good at agriculture would know how to do that.
Yeah, very possibly. God, it would be so funny if all three... I wonder if this is it. If all the council members are secretly plotting against him, but are all believing that the other council members are, like, on his side.
There was a TikTok that did the rounds recently of a bunch of people who are secretly putting different liquids into a shared shaker. And as every person comes up, they're like, I'm going to put ginger ale into the shared shaker because I'm kind of afraid of what Amy's going to do. So I'm doing ginger ale. Someone else comes up and they're like, hi, I'm going to put grenadine in the shared shaker because listen, Amy's kind of really on one and I don't really know what's going on. Third person comes up and they're like, okay, I'm going to put orange juice in the shared shaker Because Amy's gonna do something, and this keeps going on, and nobody's adding alcohol to the shared shaker.
Just making
And I was
a
like,
weird
man,
juice.
it's gonna be so funny if they all just end up having a sober drink, and then Amy rocks up and she's like, "Hey everyone, it's Amy. I just got broken up with, and I'm adding Everclear to the shared shaker." And she just keeps going with it, and then they shake it up, and it cuts to everybody taking a shot, and everyone spits it back out again immediately.
What is Everclear?
No one knows.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's worse vodka. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like very, very, grain
Rubbing
alcohol.
grain
Grain
vodka.
vodka.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
blech.
God, it makes my eyes hurt just to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
70%?
That shouldn't, you shouldn't.
Don't fucking drink
Don't
that.
do that. Okay. Well, we do know that the juice and honey go first, doesn't it?
No. Because...
But in the check mark, he's got the check marks next to juice and honey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I can't argue with that.
And then it must be fish. And then it's eggs.
And then it's eggs. Juice, honey, tasty fish, lots of eggs. Okay. Let's see. Plan to deliver juice,
Yeah.
honey,
Yeah.
fish,
Yeah.
eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sahelia delivers the eggs.
She does, but she's not a guardian. Someone else is picking up the eggs.
Oh yeah, this is weird language, right? Which guardian plans to send which gift? The eggs are delivered by Kula.
And then Veerless plans to deliver the fish.
Yep. And then let's say that Kruplu, the agriculture guy, delivers the honey that sends him to sleep. And that means that Lavu delivers the juice.
Sure. Guardian of children, that makes sense. Nope, all wrong. Very wrong. It could be that the fish and eggs are end up being swapped because of the order in which the tasks get completed by the people who are like collecting.
No.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Right, we feel fairly confident about the order, right? Although we should double check this.
I mean, I am concerned about the fact that these blanks here are brown and red. You could also try Sahelia delivers the eggs instead of Kula. But usually then it would say, but then maybe we'll get like a 2 or fewer.
Yeah. Who's delivering the fish? It's Vigus.
Yeah, Virgus.
Veerless.
No.
Okay, so I feel fairly sure about this order.
Okay.
Though we may be wrong here. I think the fact that these...
Well, why are we saying that Kruplu is delivering the honey and Lavu is delivering the juice?
Because Kruplu is the agricultural specialist.
Oh, you're getting rid of all the...
I sure am.
Interesting.
Fuck that up.
Okay.
Okay, let's start this from scratch.
So we are.
And what we should do is we should
fill in the story scroll on the left instead.
Let's see. So I would imagine that the juice comes first.
Okay.
And while I think you're right that it is concerning that these are split, I think that...
I mean, because it might be actually that Kula planned to deliver Sahelia. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if that is the play.
Oh, damn.
We start getting into people.
Plan to deliver wife.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, you can remove them that way. Thank you, BB Alpert. So let's say that the juice arrives first.
Great. First is the juice.
Then is the honey.
Then is the honey.
Then is
the fish. Then is the wife.
Here's our fish.
Yep. No eggs. We never see eggs.
No,
wife
although
instead of eggs.
Weirdly, this sack was next to the
honey.
Honey.
Yeah, so that could have been honey.
No, because this is honey.
Maybe the real honey is wife. We have fish honey juice. Fish honey juice. Then we have wife honey.
Yeah.
Juice, honey.
Fish.
Fish. Sahelia.
Yeah. And then let's say...
Sticking with Kruplu.
Because he's like the agricultural specialist, right?
Sure, could be.
Kula sends the wife. Whoops.
Fish honey juice.
Veerlis sends the fish.
Uh-huh. Now, of course, the last time we had this set up, we did not get a 2 or fewer.
No, we did not.
Warning. So I think this is kind of fool's erranding.
Okay. Let's come back to this.
Great. I agree. Yeah, Mooseman says, wouldn't you get juice through agriculture? Maybe I'm thinking wrong. We don't know who's in charge of honey.
You're right.
So many of these things could be agriculture.
Yeah, let's see. These guys are chatting about the
Tower Dweller. Yeah, I don't really know what clues we get about who do juice.
I hope Tisa learned his lesson, and both will leave me alone now.
Yeah.
Who's the both?
Kula is my guess. Do you remember when she's talking to Jayan G and she's like, Kula spreads nasty lies about me?
Yeah. What is this sack?
Green sack.
Sack of bees, isn't it?
Person.
I found someone who has agreed to help me out.
Let's do the story scroll first. Let's not get lost in the sauce.
Okay. Someone wanted
to
deliver, steal, punish are
Okay.
our options here. The something.
Mm-hmm.
And so accessed the Sentinel's Lodge
Okay, great.
using a something,
Mm-hmm.
possibly window, I don't know,
Mm.
and killed Jayan G. No, not Jayan
Whoa,
G. God,
I was about to
wow.
say, what did you learn that I didn't?
Killed Tisagamini,
Yeah.
who had been,
Sedated
yeah,
with juice. With honey.
with honey. Afterwards, the murderer left through
a window.
possibly a window.
Because I think they smashed in the door. Based on the way that the
No,
door...
no, the our guys break
yeah,
in through
they
the door.
do. They break in through the door.
In the next morning, the villagers found the skeleton of the dead
Tisagamini.
and became really
afraid.
Whoops. Of
Tower Dweller?
Tower Dweller, right?
Maybe. I mean, where is Zabiri in the last frame?
He's also shocked about this.
Yeah. The prince bolted the and Giant and I stood guard the whole night in shifts. Yeah.
What is this?
So my guess is that the murderer sneaks in through the green sack.
I mean, it could be. It could be that.
Mm-hmm.
It could also just be fucking Tower Dweller.
I see. Whoa. Wanted to punish the ancient sentinel? Seems wild.
And so access the Sentinel's lodge using a window.
Oh. What about using a basket? I don't know that it's Tower Dweller.
Okay.
The night immediately before the murder, someone managed to deliver the gift of an ancient...
What is going on?
Can I try? Someone managed to...
Talk me through what you're thinking.
A little bit of I don't know, I'm just sort of like throwing myself at it, trying to find a foothold.
We could go back through the scenes again.
We could. Can I just try a little bit of this one?
Yeah, I would hate to just like brute force it and then not know why we had done it.
Well, I promise that we will learn why. But I'm like, this might be the way that we learn. You don't like that?
Not terribly.
Okay, we'll go through each scene.
Let's see. Okay, we're gonna start at the beginning.
Okay. So there's Tower Dweller hanging out.
The Golden Idol is in a particular mode.
Yes.
And let's check quickly if it changes its spell at any point. So we have a walking stick with the dot, circle, T on its
Sideways
side.
T. So now we have the other version.
Yeah, it's like it is enacted a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Here we have a set of numbered
Urns.
sentinel things.
Yeah.
And they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10, presumably 11.
12, 13, 14. Right. Okay. And in here, they are all arguing. They're arguing about an attempt to go and attack the Dweller.
Right.
They're like, shall we go get the Dweller?
Yeah.
Robot Ghost says, when you think about it, each of these areas is a different picture that you can look at. And in that way, the picture is the key. Strike and bring down the monster. Here are our mottos.
There's that guide that's like, remember your motto.
Which could help guide sort of like what each individual person's plan is, right? It was like, how clearly are they?
Her necklace is interesting. I wonder why that's something we can observe.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Kula is in debt to Tissa because Tissa has been voting against. Look at the chat. Oh. Hours before the murder, weeks before the murder, Kula Sterna became indebted to Tissa Gamini. Hours before the murder, what are you thinking? Let me check the promise cubes of... Can we check her cube here? Yes.
Yeah.
Oops.
No,
Okay.
well, it's got to be whoever it is that delivers the honey. Don't you think? Or whoever it is who does the murder.
Oh. Sure, because the ring goes in the water. She arrives. He gives her the ring and says, be mine.
Sure.
She throws the ring out of the window.
I guess.
It gets eaten by the fish. But you're saying the Sahelia is indebted to the person who has delivered the poisoned...
Presumably.
The poisoned honey? Okay. Right. He can read Lemurian. He's writing his little journal. He's making sure that who's got their cubes.
Cube score.
Cube score. He has got her cube at this point. Her half of the cube.
Yeah.
Okay. Always follow your motto. Oh shit! It's one of them.
Yes.
I hadn't picked that up.
Oh.
Huh. I understand that you want to be concealed. Do not worry. I have done as you instructed. She has delivered the sedation.
Yeah, I mean, my thinking about it is that, like, I don't know, Sahelia does presume that Tisa is alive when she says, now they'll both leave me alone, but maybe I'm misremembering, but that saying that does mean that she could have had him killed too. And she wants Kula to be blamed for whatever happens, because whatever has happened is that it has poisoned. The thing that has been poisoned is the gift that Kula is meant to give, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, I don't know that things will be made much clearer to us. I really do think it's like part of the game is tinkering with words.
We can try that. Yeah. You want to go ahead?
So I think, the question that I do have is, who is Sahelia becoming indebted to? Is it Jayen? Is it, yeah, God, I don't know. I don't think so. It's like, how do we get that story?
Hang on. There's a way to find this out. You are in debt to someone, or rather, someone is indebted to you when you have
half of their promise cube.
A cube and a half.
Yeah.
So we're looking for someone
who has a cube and a half in the final scene.
Who has a cube and a half. Cube.
Mm-hmm.
Cube.
Mm-hmm. Half,
because she's in debt to someone. Cube
and a half.
Cube and a half. Silas the Eel says the test from the thing, but it's your cube. Yeah. Okay. So this is
Kula.
Lavu,
sure. Yeah. Great.
Okay. Which means that Lavu
is the one who gifted the honey.
Delivers the honey.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that Kruplu delivers the juice.
Agriculture. Virlus plans to deliver the fish, and Kula plans to deliver Sahelia. Top right.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Now, here's something I'm wondering. If we know that the dweller has been told to always follow their motto, can we eliminate people who are acting outside of their motto?
We could. I mean, that feels... It could be subjective, though, to say, like, who is following their motto versus who is not.
Yeah, let's see.
Because, you know, if it's the guardian of males, they could be like, well, I am protecting the weak because I'm punishing the strong or whatever.
Right.
I feel like the diligent shall have full bellies doesn't feel like something that I would be like, oh, when I'm committing a bunch of murders, what I want to be sure I'm doing is...
Yeah, I mean, we know it's not, it's unlikely to be the guardian of children, because she is sedating the sentinel, which doesn't seem like preserving the ancient practice.
But presumably the person who is also voting against attacking the tower dweller is like more likely to be tower dweller. Baby Albert does say unless they ate Tisa's skin. I see.
The night immediately before the murder, someone managed to...
steal the bones of an ancient idol. Practice.
Steal the eggs of a golden idol, says Phlogistic.
Yeah.
Let me go back to this conversation happening here. I have done as you instructed. What's weird is that she can't have come in this sack, because this sack is not big enough to store a person, right?
Who knows? The perspective of things can be very off.
All right, you pick some words and I'll put them in and we can start tinkering.
Yeah, I think it's just that, like, we have as much knowledge as we can, and things won't start clicking in our own brains until we start, like, trying to put words together and thinking about it. I'm not suggesting we, like, brute force the puzzles. I'm saying we'll learn by doing trying to piece the sentences together.
I see you there. I think I am thinking that, like, if we go back through the scenes, we will read a thing from someone that'll make us go, oh, shit, it's that.
It is tempting. It is tempting.
I think this is like a difference in how we would approach the gameplay here, right? Where you're like, this is where the puzzle is solved.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is where the puzzle is solved.
Yeah, this is where I, like, write my report. But I think the report writing really is part of it. We're given specific words because we're encouraged to smash them together, you know? Should we try word smashing, or do you want to look one more time?
All right, hang on. Let's see what our options are here.
Okay. So, which one do we want to look at? Do we want to look at the story scroll, or do we want to try and look at the night immediately before the murder?
This is smaller, I think.
Okay. So, the night immediately before the murder, someone managed to steal or deliver. And it feels like someone managed to is the kind of sentence that precedes steal.
Yeah, and Anne is really interesting here, right?
Because then it would have to be eggs or ancient. And I feel like ancient is the more likely pick there. Or unless it's an afraid. So then my brain is like, okay, how could I think about looking at the scenes to think about, like, what now, if I were to look at scenes, I'd be like, okay, who are people who might be stealing something of an ancient sentinel? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm trying to get clues to myself.
Okay, so, actually, are the gems?
The gems are still there.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, right here.
And the mouse is sedated.
The mouse ate the honey.
Yeah, but did not get skeletonized.
No.
Which is interesting.
Here is our fish.
Mm-hmm.
Here is the thing that has been stolen.
Yeah. Eggs. Ancient eggs. I don't know. It's weird.
That's where the eggs would be.
It is where the eggs would be.
But why are the...
But presumably it's because the eggs have been swapped for wife. Steal the gift? Yeah. Yeah. See, Kula planned to deliver Sahelia, not the eggs.
Yeah, although eggs did actually get delivered. Right? It's because it's odd.
I think that's what Sahelia may have been in. I understand you want to be concealed. Could also be like, I understand you want to be delivered in a basket hidden in a
Tell Momgo to come to my hut for your eggs.
Yeah.
The basket will wait for him there.
Yeah. It could still be that, like,
Yeah.
eggs are she's being traded for eggs, you know, all kinds of things could be true about this. Did they steal the bones? Oh, they stole the bones. From an urn.
Oh, shit.
Because in one of them, now go to the next day. Go to the next day.
Yeah.
That one's askew. Yeah. See? We're using the words to be our clues. Yay! Words are clues!
Robot Ghost says, earlier when I said that the picture is the key, those were specifically the pictures I meant. Okay.
The words were the key.
All right. But now here's now where my aspect of the play comes in.
Okay.
Why?
Because he's not dead.
What do you mean?
Tisa.
Oh, shit! The night immediately before the murder,
Yeah.
someone managed to steal the bones of an ancient sentinel.
Yeah. From year 4. Sentinel 4. Pretty messed up.
Okay, hang on.
So-and-so wanted to...
But someone has been killed.
Using a basket. And killed. I mean, maybe Tisa was killed, who had been sedated with honey. Wanted to punish.
I mean, it's like...
Who wanted to punish the ancient sentinel? Could be.
And so access the Sentinel's lodge using a basket and killed. I don't think this happened.
Yeah, afterwards the murderer left through a window, and the next morning the villagers found the skeleton of the dead See, and I also, when we first had this paragraph, I did think it was kind of suspicious. They're like, found the skeleton of the dead ancient sentinel.
Yeah. Mooseman says could have thrown the body out the window so it gets ate by the red fish.
Yeah. And became really afraid of the tower dweller. But I wonder if tower dweller, everyone who participates in the council, like, holds up the masquerade of tower dweller so that everyone will, like, be contributing members of society so that they don't get killed by the tower dweller. But this time they've done something different. The flesh sentinel.
Yeah, so it was what Mooseman said in the chat.
Oh my god. And so I think what I'm saying is, like, instead of became really afraid of tower dweller, they all became really afraid of the person who is in cahoots with tower dweller, or like who is playing tower dweller. Like maybe they become really afraid of another council member
who might be like cooler.
I mean, but there, as Garrulous Monolith says, but there is a dude in that tower apparently. That could be Tissa. Because now someone else has to be out there to play Tower Dweller, maybe. Like,
Let's
why?
see what they're afraid of in this scene.
Have I missed something? I was doing my morning meditation when I heard the noise.
And she has the extra cube because she helped
Sahelia.
The other woman is in debt to her.
Yeah.
Poor boy. It does indeed seem that the Dweller does not look kindly on those who wish to confront it. Right,
Yeah.
because he's like... Okay.
As I ran in here, I did not notice it fly away while you were forcing down the door. Could it still be here, or is it long
The
gone?
Tower Dweller.
We have been punished by Tower Dweller. This is its revenge. It has turned our new sentinel to bones and escaped by its power of flight. Yeah, that would be Tower Dweller. They are afraid of Tower Dweller. First, just minutes ago, we knocked on the door and there was no response. Second, we became worried, so Zabiri and I forced it open. Third, the room was empty but for the sentinel's skeleton. Finally, then, you started arriving.
Okay. Whoops. Forgot I could do that.
This is impossible. The prince bolted the door from the inside after his last gift arrived. After his last gift arrived. And Giant and I stood guard the whole night in shifts.
The last gift was Sahelia.
Sahelia, but she's gone. Sahelia had to leave through the window.
Must have done if the door was bolted.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have the...
Wanted to punish. Wanted to punish the... Does this have two colors?
No.
Okay. Wanted to punish the ancient practice. Wanted to punish the eggs gift. Wanted to punish the golden eggs. Wanted to punish... and became really afraid of Tower Dweller is definitely the last one. Because they seem really afraid.
Yeah. I mean, like...
You put Tower Dweller back here? What does Sahelia want to punish? I mean, afterwards the murderer hid?
No, because the door is locked, and she's not...
And she's not hidden in any of these.
So something that I keep coming back on is... there are these fish that give you a stomachache, right?
Yeah.
Green snapper, harmless but tastes like dung.
Okay.
And the red fish
Will tear anything apart in minutes.
And we know
Which-
that the skeleton has been stolen.
Yeah.
But why is this happening, right? Like, why would you... Hey, what if this skeleton is in the bags? In the bag. That's how she gets it in. And she just shows up,
Uh-huh.
being like, I'm here to deliver the eggs.
What?
Oh, what if she's trying to kill them?
Kula? Why?
Because she's the Tower Dweller.
I see. But then why would we have that scene where Sahelia says to Giant G that that she's the worst and wants her to die?
Because no one can make you do something that goes against your nature. I found someone who has agreed to help me out.
Yeah, I feel like Sahelia is in cahoots with Tower Dweller. Whoever is pretending to be Tower Dweller.
So that could be, Lavu.
Sure. Could be.
Because...
Yeah, Giant was one of the guards the night of the murder.
what is Lavu saying in this first scene? She is saying...
My heart says we should preserve our ancient practice. It has never let us down.
Okay. She is always following her motto.
Yeah.
Always preserve the ancient practice.
And what's the deal with her necklace? Why do we observe it everywhere? And it's got red piece, green piece, blue piece,
Oh,
orange
fuck, it's the
piece.
fucking code.
Red, green, blue.
No, line, triangle, dot, 8.
That's how she gets in.
That's how she gets into the...
Yeah, I remember your ancient practice. There it is.
The picture is the key!
The picture is the key.
Chat says, yes! Ah! Okay.
I knew they wouldn't show us her necklace without it being important.
So, Lavu Mata wants to punish the ancient sentinel, possibly.
But the sentinel is not ancient.
No, and also Lavu is not the one creeping in here.
Yeah. It's Sahelia. Because Sahelia is like, I'll do this tonight and I will never do it again. And that's when Sahelia becomes indebted, right? Because then Lavu is saying, like, you don't have to marry him, but you do have to kill him.
Do you think? Or Lavu is like, I'll just make sure he's asleep.
I don't know.
So it's Sahelia.
Yeah. Wanted to punish.
Do I have... Yeah. I was like, is this a... Potato Nut says, always follow your motto.
Always follow
Let's check
your
the
motto.
mottos again.
Preserve the ancient practice. Oh, could you open it up again? Lavu Mata wanted to preserve the ancient practice. Preserve.
Preserve. Fuck.
Ancient is like somewhere ancient over here.
That'll move it. I need to take it from here.
And so accessed the Sentinel's Lodge using a...
Oh, this should be Lavu.
Oh, yeah.
A gift.
Mm-hmm. Try basket again.
Sure. Whoops. Fuck.
Okay.
Afterwards, the murderer hid in a basket.
Yeah, try that. Ooh. Yay! So Lavu Mata promised Sahelia that she would hide in the basket to speak to the prince at night and convince him to leave Sahelia alone. Instead, Lavu killed the sedated prince and threw his body in the lake for fish to eat. Then she placed the stolen skeleton in his bed and hid in the basket again. Once the body was found and more incredulous villagers arrived on the scene, she climbed out and joined everyone. Oh, because she's the one who's last. She's like, oh, I was in my meditation.
Yeah, because she just climbed out the fucking basket.
Interesting.
Hang on. I love that it's... She climbs out of this basket.
Mm-hmm.
Lavendili says no one noticed her climbing out of a giant basket. Yeah, because they were all in here and she was in there. Damn, that was hard. Woof.
Last one.
Last one. Okay, let's see this cutscene.
Last one. Your actions endangered our commune, Zibiri. I am sorry, but we have to isolate you. Oh.
Put him in the hole.
Put him in the hole? Oh.
The less than amicable departure of two explorers.
Interesting.
Except, I'm gonna go to the loo.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to get a water and a piece of chocolate and also go to the bathroom.
Wow.
I know. Goodbye. Oh, wait. One more. Hello. I got some chocolate
Yeah.
from the fridge.
Yeah.
These are truffles from Christmas.
Yeah. Now then.
And they're very cold from the fridge.
Now, how have these chocolates been hanging out?
Oh, you're trying to accuse me of a pastry crime?
I am trying to accuse you of a pastry
They're
crime.
not pastries. Did you make yourself a Sleepy Girl mocktail?
Huh?
Did you make yourself a Sleepy Girl mocktail?
No, this is Critters.
Oh! Because now I want a Sleepy Girl mocktail.
A Sleepy Girl mocktail is a half glass of tart cherry juice and a half glass of seltzer. Various reports, accurate or not, and definitely experienced by me, but maybe in a placebo, say that tart cherry is a very good sleep aid. And so Kat and I call this drink a Sleepy Girl mocktail. I, however, am drinking a beer called Critters, which is like a cherry beer. So I guess that's why it is the color of a Sleepy Girl mocktail. But I am drinking it entirely because the art on the can had a bunch of beetles on, like a large number of bugs and beetles. And as far as I'm concerned, that's enough. I bought a beer once because it had a mech on it, and it was not good. But it was fine. It had a mech on, and that was definitely that made me feel better about it.
What do you feel better about?
Oh, I was saying how I will buy a beer purely on the strength of its cover, of its cover art, and how I told chat how I bought a beer with a mech on it once, and it was not great, but it was improved.
I like it when you have no one to blame but yourself.
Potato Nut says, I do the same with wine. Yeah, I don't understand wine in the slightest, but I do like the art on the bottles, and that is...
Munch, munch, munch.
Munch, 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 munch. Yeah, these are your 3 remaining truffles from Christmas.
They are.
They were a gift from our neighbour.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that forgetting food from Christmas is the same as a pastry crime. Number 1, again, not a pastry. Number 2, forgetting chocolates from Christmas, I think is like a time-honored tradition. They don't take up space. They live in the pantry. But a pastry crime is like a perishable that sits on the counter. You know what I mean?
I see. It's a different severity.
Mm-hmm.
Robot Ghost says, I have been told that a good rule of thumb for wine is that the more dangerous the animal on the label is, the better the wine. That's really funny. Keith actually knows a bunch about wine, and I would love to... Keith is exactly the sort of person who would be really tickled by that rubric, and also might have the knowledge to test it. Do you want to see what's going on in the less than amicable departure of 2 explorers? You okay there?
I can't bite into this because it got too cold from the fridge.
Oh, no.
Can you?
Let's see.
You did it! Well done, Jack.
This is like opening a jar for somebody.
Let's go!
Oh, great joke. Just cutting to an empty room.
Where are we? We have 14 words. Oh, it must be names.
So this is a damaged stone pillar, and these stone pillars are like crystal. Which I wonder if is the source of their gems. Here's a rock slab or something.
A broken tablet.
And then we can go up. It's worth saying that the final level of Hems and Horse says Ham Cave. The final level of Golden Idol was like sprawling and sort of like a silly picture postcard and very, very funny.
Yeah.
And based on this tone, it seems like the final episode here is going to be scary.
We're strapping in, folks. We're in for a long one.
Okay, Oh, fucking
my
hell.
God. Well, where were we before?
I thought we were there. I guess not. All right, let's see.
Whoa.
It was a robot. Because they had the computer tablet.
Open it. Look inside. Nagana Bringad Bulbasaur. B-prom, B-prom, B-prom.
These are the incantations.
Mm-hmm. That she must have programmed, and then it was saying B-prom, B-prom, B-prom.
By prom.
By prom. Sorry, of course.
Okay, here we go.
Two down.
This is up here.
Whoa.
Oh my god, this is Oberon and Cloudsley. Holy shit. Alright, left to right.
Oh man, okay. Oberon, what in the blazes is going on here? You have more powers than mind reading. Bags filled with golden coins and gems. A pipe. A pouch with tobacco. January 5, 1742. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Island. This is the first thing that we see.
Sorry, Monkey Paw Island.
Oh, right. Sorry, Monkey Paw Island.
Monkey Island is,
Sorry. Guybrush Threepwood. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site.
This is, like KB said, this is genuinely how this all begins.
Frank Scenario says, as you might guess, Albert's inventory here is the same as in the first puzzle of the main game.
The first puzzle of the main game is him killing him to get the golden idol.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Only speaking Lemurian. Ha! It works! It is amazing! Do not dare follow us unless you want to witness more of my deadly powers. Albert, we are leaving. Bag filled with golden coins and gems. The golden idol.
Yep.
A surgical kit. A loaded pistol. And
the
our
same contract.
one of the guitar parts in this just sounded so much like one of the parts I wrote for Palisade, and I had like I was like, oh god. A destroyed stone bridge. He's fucking blasted it with the
idol.
Iju Nenzan says Guybrush probably wouldn't become an idol-powered tyrant. Probably Guybrush would absolutely
Yeah, 100%.
briefly like get himself inveigled into.
Ha! What does this do? Whoa! Ugh, better not do that again.
A pretty good Guybrush.
Thanks.
I'm trying to think of something Guybrush would say. It's a golden idol.
Aw, jeez.
Oh, jeez, the golden idol's broken. Robot Ghost says, OMG, are those Tissa's gem bags? Yep, they are. BB Albert points out that Guybrush Threepwood married a mayor. He did marry a mayor, and then she got turned into a golden statue.
Sabiri, he would have killed me if it were not for you. I will be forever in your debt. I may have paid dearly for that decision. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of.
Phlogistic says, she got turned into a golden idol?
How dare you lay your hands on one of us? If I find you, I will kill you and take back what you stole.
Get back! They may still attack us. Just let them leave. The most important thing is that nobody was hurt. We will deal with Lavu later.
Now they know about Lavu. No, stop him! You have no idea what you have done. I would have dealt with them. We could have continued to preserve our way of life with me as your protector.
She's just like, listen, okay, fine. I was the Tower Dweller.
Geller, you have no honor. We saved your life, and this is how you repay us? May these stolen riches be the ruin of you.
Something that I do really like about the context that this gives to the broader game is that there is a real Dickensian finale for Cloudsley here, where and I mean Dickensian in the sense of he goes through all of this, he acquires the idol as a sort of an attaché to Oberon Geller. He murders Oberon Geller for the idol. Everybody here is swearing revenge on him, and then he just dies in a horse accident at the beginning of the next game.
Yep.
Um,
Very funny. I also love that in the very opening in the tutorial, when you're trying to piece together who is who, you're like, so-and-so who was a lawyer and so-and-so who was a doctor. So and it's like, oh, he's got a surgical kit, so he must be the doctor. And then he still has the surgical kit, even though this is the very last level of the very last DLC. It's just funny to me.
Really, really good.
All right, let's carry on.
It's interesting that the arm is here.
Sure.
Because the idol was snatched from the arm. They must have ripped the arm off. Silas the Eel says, no, he wasn't Horse Guy. That was his son. This guy's death is so pedestrian and unremarkable we don't even see it. Also Dickensian in a different way.
In a different kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, missing an arm. Okay, what's over there? Oh, Zubiri got out of his pit.
Zubiri got out or was let out to, like, you know, to, like, fix things. Oh my god. Wow. So, there appears to be another room in the cave. I believe it is out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go down here to find the something that's fallen here. This has gotten blasted somehow. I'm not sure what that's about. And then we can get out here. I had thought we were starting like they often do at the last possible time.
We've got one stage forward.
Oh no, we are starting at the last possible time.
Let's go look at that tower. Still intact. Interesting. Golden idol.
Phlogistic says, he died like he lived, completely oblivious as to how valuable an item he had stolen. Interesting that we got Pillar here. God, it's such a cool... The art direction is wonderful. The way this is like these weird panels of stone.
Oh, thank you, Zubiri. I have made note of these incantations. This old language is strange to me, but hopefully the council will agree to let you out of prison.
So he has given her the language.
Code to initialize override. Biprom, Biprom, Biprom. It should tilt its head. Commands to destroy it. Terry Tresno Terry Nip.
I was like, is this a, like a Ezio Trot Roald Dahl code? Oh, hi, baby.
Hi! Look who's here! Oh, a big flop.
Frank Tenario says, one of the things in the main game is that the idol goes through 2 other Cloudsleys before getting to Edmund, and they only know that it can burn stuff. But here we learn Oberon knew what it could really do. Yeah, Oberon was a really good agent of the East India Company. Robot Ghost loves you very much. Ijuin Enzan loves you very much. Silas the Eel loves you very much.
Oh, she's leaving. She's leaving.
No, she's not. She's flopping down over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now she's leaving.
Okay, tell her that Rikes loves her, Roman Statues loves you, and Deep Flaw loves you.
She ran out. I threw a toy after her. She's now come back to look at the toy. Frank Scenario says...
And Elenodius loves you.
Flicking the tail.
She sure is.
Frank Scenario says, and then a rich idiot pushed Oberon off a cliff. That really is the kind of core thesis of the original game.
BB Albert, she's left.
But...
BB Albert loves you. Man, devastating. F's in the chat for BB Albert. Love is eternal.
Something going on here that I do not have the full presence of mind to, like, pick apart.
Sure.
That I think is nevertheless interesting.
Okay.
Which is, the Lemurians are like a fallen empire that has become like a priest class.
Sure.
And Zubiri, the son of a priest, knows... then the Lemurians get exiled to this island.
Okay.
And they have the golden idol, which they immediately use as a sort of, like, cultural control mechanism.
Yeah.
To, like, subjugate a population.
Sure.
Zubiri, remnant of the people who kind of understood this technology, is like, it's a piece of machinery that we can turn off and free ourselves from this subjugation, and I'll tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
Here's how you do it. And at that moment of, like, it's just a machine, we can turn it off, it gets stolen by the English, who take it back to England, and then immediately do the same thing. They're like... Sorry, what are you trying to do?
You have something on you. Sorry. Carry on.
Oh, just at that point, the English are then like, oh, we'll just put it back into ritual, put it back into myth, be like, oh, we can use this as a control mechanism again, you know?
Yeah, totally.
At the exact moment that someone is like, it's just a machine, and I can tell you how to stop it. Yeah. Okay.
Zubiri, just say these words in the correct order, loud and clear. They are special commands in Old Lemurian that will grant you control of that entity, so you can direct it to destroy itself. No longer will your village be hostage to this dark creature.
It is day 37 on the island. Who could have killed Tissa? It cannot have been the automaton. It does not move. He just knows.
Yeah.
I hope someone lets me out of here soon. It is very dull in this cell, but at least Jayan visits me regularly. February 18th. It is day 38 on the island. Jayan has told me that Oberon Geller has arrived on the island. How did he find out that this place is linked to the myth of the Fountain of Youth? That man has no morals.
Yeah.
I fear what would happen were he to get his hands on the golden idol. His was the ship that we saw arriving.
Yeah.
And then also, he sort of betrayed Zubiri at the end of the last thing. He has got someone in his debt.
He sure does. It might
And
be
it's
her.
because he has given her the code words.
Yeah. But nothing's on there. Oh.
Oof.
Hold on.
This is also really neat because something resembling... Oh, weird.
Yeah, there you go.
Something resembling this sort of like essential nouns panel, appears in the original game, but is the result of like a bunch of trying to figure it out from Cloudsley. And I really love that they just have it here. Or, you know, they have it here from Zubiri.
For bigger numbers, just multiply Bazur. For example, Bib Bazur is 24.
Robot Ghost says, I fear what would happen if he gets the idol. Brackets, a wife guy will kill someone with a cannon.
Iconic. And what's in here? I have discovered an intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis.
What the fuck is going on?
Xenopolis? Well, you might as well just call it City. Weird city, stranger city, foreign city. However, the device is out of reach. I can operate it remotely. The ancient automaton has retained acute hearing. Our ancestors have been very cunning and implemented a number of restrictions. The automaton aims the device only at the one who issues the vocal instructions. It does not respond to commands given by a target below the age of 15. Interesting.
It's interesting that the Guardian of Children is the one currently piloting it, and it doesn't respond to commands given by a target below the age of 15. There is a thing in Palisade called City, which is why chat has just...
Oh, I see.
In City, everyone can control the idol. In City, you are the idol. Okay. I love that the Lemurians themselves, because this is all written in Lemurian, are like, even they are like, well, it's an ancient machine from a fallen civilization. Beep, bib, bol,
Yeah.
bolly,
Yeah.
cat.
Great.
Ib bazur. Half 20. Utu, suk, suki, biket, biketi. Wait, so half 10, sorry. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half 12. Yeah.
For bigger numbers, just multiply bazur.
Bib bazur is 24. Yeah, it's Ian Crooks says Bogos Binted.
God, what's Bogos Binted from? What was the context?
Bogos Binted. It's like, if I remember right, and correct me if I'm wrong here, chat, it's like an alien trying to say photos printed after like a photos printing. Yeah. Someone says looking to get your photos printed, and then someone says Bogos Binted, and then the first person says, "What?" Jummer ass joke.
Oh man, it's good. Oh, it's good.
I can hear it in the voice of the alien.
By prom, 0 stop, 0 stop, 0 stop.
Bogos Binted?
Wait, no. 1, 2. By prom, 1 stop. I stop, I stop.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe.
Silas the Eel says I might have pulled a muscle from laughing just now. It's nice to think about Bogos Binted, isn't it?
Bogos Binted.
I love that this book on the sort of science of it is called Matter. Okay, so Cat is searching Bogos Binted.
It's just so funny.
You want to read out what the exact image is?
Yeah. Hey, just wondering if you got your photos printed? Bogos printed? What? Alien emoji. Scene, 12:53 a.m.
Okay. Good. Good to know.
Great, thanks. Okay, right. Sorry, we're back. We've seen this.
Although,
what? Terry Tresno, Terry Nip.
we can figure this out.
Terry Tresno, Terry Nip.
Destroy tool.
Destroy self.
Destroy self.
Whoa.
What's interesting is that she seems to have these things already. Or maybe he's... No, because he doesn't have a book on him, you know?
Let's see the other scenes.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Jack desiring perfect knowledge.
Ah, fuck
Yeah,
me.
see, we wasted so much time trying to think about the history of the island. Okay. A rock for a hem is a rock well spent. Roo. Carry on. A piece of rope. A stone knife. An intact promise cube. Okay. And what's the deal with the wall? Stop meddling. Only a new sentinel can keep me at bay. Sure.
Knowing the situation here, it's extremely funny to me that Lavu panicking is just trying to come up with new phrases that will, stop meddling.
You are a powerful magician. Perhaps you can indeed stand against Tower Dweller. We desperately need help. It stripped the flesh from our last sentinel. We will show you the way.
Hilariously, it did not actually strip the flesh from the last sentinel, but the piranhas did.
Yes. At this point, I think it is worth trying. This man appears to possess strange powers. What do you think of these foreign visitors, Kula? Can we trust them?
No, absolutely not.
This is a miracle. How could you know? A crayon.
Oh, she's doing like an ESP test.
A card with a picture of a flower. See, this is your picture. Mind reading is just one of my many magical powers that I possess. Your so-called tower dweller will have no chance against me and my compatriot.
How is he doing this without the idol? Just cold reading or
I
like
have
some
no
sort
idea.
of...
Crayon, deck of blank cards. Yep. The same.
I think he's just a skilled con man. I really do think he's able to just... Yeah, Frank Scenario says Oberon knows a fairly basic magic trick.
Yeah. Silas the Eel says, the picture is the key. Oberon Geller. All right, we gotta wrap this baby up. All right, I cannot understand what you are saying. Your voice and your words are strange. Speak like a normal person. The good and bad questions. Good. Can I help you? Bad. How does this work? It can be dangerous to be too curious. Bad. How old are you? Each villager is born under a different star, which grants a lifespan that can be shorter or longer. It is rude to ask an adult how old they are. Sure, of course.
Silas the Eel reminds us that Oberon is the guy who at one point had a business card calling himself a surgeon and hypnotherapist. Yeah.
And that kid, yeah. Hey, stranger, what is that powder? Can I have some of it? Hey, will you be joining the villagers like the previous newcomers?
Nope. These people are here to steal the idol.
Mm-hmm. And then this person. He is reading minds again. He did that to me on the ship and it gave me the creeps. No man should have the power to peer into another man's head. It's kind of gay.
He's making a bomb.
Sure is. That's what they throw at the automaton.
Yeah.
Okay, let's open up that thinking panel. Because in exactly 40 minutes, I'm gonna fall asleep. So we have a ticking clock.
Okay. Well, hang on.
Chat, this is because my bedtime is 10:30, and if I don't meet it, it's like something inside me crumbles apart.
It's a bit like, have you seen the film The Thing?
Have you seen the film Gremlins?
Have you seen the film Gremlins?
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, I did not like Gremlins.
Really?
Have we talked about this?
Well, we can't now because we have a clock.
I'm spending my clock on Gremlins.
No.
Do you remember how? Once. Do you remember how a formative experience for you, like a formative bad time, was seeing the lobster on an aeroplane?
Oh, we have talked about this. Yeah.
I watched Gremlins on an airplane in a red-eye flight.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up.
Yeah.
Frank Scenario says Gremlins is great, and I believe that's probably true. Yeah, it's a mosquito bite.
Mosquito bite.
Two of them.
Like a vampire.
I went to my very first crab boil. I had a great time.
It was outside, and
lovely.
Jack got bit by a lot of mosquitoes.
Yeah,
Not me.
No, you get sunburned,
I do.
and I don't.
Yeah.
And you don't get bit by mosquitoes.
You do get sunburned, just not as easily.
But
as me.
not as bad as.
Let's open the thinking panel.
Oh, Ruby in the Rough says, I just wanted to say that after a long week, I've been really looking forward towards these great streams you guys put on. I'm so glad.
Me. We have to end. I'm sleepy. Get to the point. A very nice person. Thank you so much for spending time. I'm so glad that you are having a good time.
Okay, we can do this.
We can do this.
Let's see. A long time ago, blank, 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 the blank, blank. So the,
Tower Dweller obtained the golden idol.
I mean, maybe, yeah. Because the Tower Dweller is just an automaton.
Squeaks Glitters, thank you! So...
It could only be used... It could be used only with a something something. And it could...
Gem?
Possibly.
A phrase?
Something. Only the...
Speaker?
Of the something something.
Sure.
Therefore... Somebody created the something something.
Yeah.
The something of something something. So for centuries, the something would give the something 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 something, and something something would something they're something for themselves.
Nisi, I want to lock in those lyrics.
Do you think this means shit to the chat? Do you think anybody in this chat watches
Wait, Does anybody know what I'm referencing? Any 80 of you?
I don't think any of these fuckers watch this thing.
You don't know that. Fuck.
Anybody?
I really like the...
What are you even saying to us? Didn't even know you were referencing anything? Okay, Wolf vaguely says the song lyrics guessing show. Hems and Ho says a game show. Potato Note says, was it the guess?
Okay, Wolf is on my level.
It's not called name
Potato
those
Nut
lyrics.
says name those lyrics. Yes.
Oh my god. What's this show called?
It's called Don't Forget the Lyrics, and right now it's being hosted inexplicably and flawlessly by Niecy Nash.
Yeah, she is an extremely good host for a game show in that much like... So, my favorite game show hosts are Bob Barker
Yeah.
of The Price is Right, Monty Hall
Yeah.
of Let's Make a Deal,
Yeah.
and sometimes Alex Trebek of Jeopardy, because they are all antagonistic towards the contestants.
Yes.
And Niecy Nash is like an
I
absolute
love
pinnacle
her.
of an antagonistic.
You can tell when she hates a contestant. And also her wife is always there.
You can tell when she is withholding information that would help a contestant win.
The show was off for a really long time, off the air, but then they brought it back like 2 years ago.
Maybe a year ago, actually.
Anyway, it's if you want to watch like a brain off television show that's not mean, there are a lot of reality shows where like people are just mean. This show is just like fluff, but not too fluffy because you're also playing because you're like, what were the lyrics to that? Anyway, Jack, my bedtime. It approaches.
Okay, let's see. While in the tower,
Yeah.
the Golden Idol
Could
target
only the adults. Only the villagers. Only of the could only
maybe target the lifespan.
Yeah. Of the villagers. Of the...
I mean, it could be something like this. Potato Nut says, anyway, I was going to say the only way the reading of the blanks could be improved would be if it was a red, like, in the control playthrough. During our last... No, not that last.
No.
The Hallow stream before our last.
Yeah.
KB read all the, like, redacted things, which there's a lot of in control, with, like a weird squeak whenever there was... It was a joke so good that I didn't do it, because I wanted to hand it over to someone who would do it better.
You just know it, like, that's just what redacted sounds like.
You're like...
Okay.
I don't feel good about this, but it's something like that.
Yeah, well then we also need to say, like, what Nagana Bringad.
Oh, we can do that.
Tagana
That's
Tritzada.
fucking-
Well, I took a picture of it.
Oh, yeah,
So we
go
didn't
on
have to go anywhere. So that way I could hasten to my bedtime. Okay.
Kat's perspective is the show must go on. No, the show must go until I go to sleep.
Listen. Listen. I love you so much. I love you endlessly. You are my person through and through forever. And sometimes I am reminded of when a friend of ours once said that when playing video games together, it's like sometimes you and someone else we love go head first into something, and then we're waiting outside like we're husbands at the mall. and you've gone into a store that we can't follow.
Right. I'm in Madewell.
Listen, I love it.
Bopping around.
You're committed to everything you're doing. And, and I love bedtime. All right, the show must go on. I'm playing the video game. Nagana. Take. Bringad. Matter. Lifespan. Take matter. Lifespan. Tagana. Bringad. Must be give, right?
Probably, right?
Yeah, give. I don't know. What's everybody else's bedtime? Tagana Tresno. That's take, right?
No, Tagana is give.
Give tool.
Okay. So, we're all fucked up here. Wanda Stibbon says, "What? A Friends at the Table cast member fully committing to a game in a way that makes it take 10 times as long as it ought to? That's not anything that's ever happened before." Okay.
While in the tower, the golden
I love the little
idol, I know, so spooky, could...
I think the target.
Yeah, because we did learn that it can only target people over the age of 15.
Yeah, let's actually check this.
It does not respond to commands given by a target below the age of 15. Okay.
But it has excellent hearing. It aims the device only at the one who issues the vocal instructions. Only the speaker.
Of the command. Of the...
Voice command.
Voice command. Hey!
Oh! Okay.
I love the alphabet game.
What's the alphabet game?
Well, OK Wolf says my bedtime is whenever I play the alphabet game. That is the only way my ADHD will let me sleep earlier than passing out.
A to Z?
We call that A to Z.
We have some house rules.
We do.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So we know how the Golden Idol works.
Yes.
Let's maybe do...
Ooh, in the tunnel.
This one.
Okay.
Oberon Geller.
Yeah.
Used the Golden Idol.
Yeah, got to be. On the bridge. On the pillar bridge. To try to kill the...
My fucking Golden Idol. Here it is. Well, hang on. I'm reading too far.
Sorry.
I'm like not reading ahead. Yeah. Golden Oberon Geller used this something.
Yeah. Okay, Wolf plays the same bedtime game that I do.
On the something. To try to something. The something.
On the pillar bridge.
No. Because this hasn't happened yet. Because they disarm the something.
Oh.
And something took the something.
Oh, Jesus.
Suddenly, someone took something as a something. Oh, right, as a, like, hostage.
Okay.
Someone surrendered the Golden Idol.
Zubiri.
Yeah, Zubiri surrenders the Golden Idol.
Because he's the one who's like, oh, no.
What I've given them... Oops.
Oh, but we don't have their names.
Yeah, we do. They're here.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Oberon Geller...
Destroyed the pillar bridge and left. Yeah, we're going backwards. I love that for us.
No, Stonebridge.
Stonebridge, sure. Pillar bridge, stone bridge.
Okay.
Could you put in Zubiri's name?
Mm-hmm. And they take Lavu as a hostage.
No.
Yeah.
Because this is... Hold on, go back to the scene.
Oh, fuck.
You closed it.
Nope.
So, do you see how they're like... He's pulling this person away.
But Lavu is a hostage.
Yes, but that's not... She's not suddenly a hostage. I think Oberon Geller... See? He would have killed me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oberon Geller takes her as a hostage.
Mm-hmm. But then he trades.
Okay.
Okay. So-and-so used the golden idol on the... to try to kill... to try to steal the golden idol. So-and-so used the... to try to steal the golden idol. So-and-so disarmed so-and-so, and so-and-so took the golden idol. Oberon Geller took the golden idol is the last sentence, is the last part of that phrase.
Yeah.
Do you see?
Yeah.
So we can work backwards.
Yeah.
It's fucking golden idol. There it is. So, so-and-so disarmed so-and-so. So we could probably look at the scene and see who has been... Oh, well, the automaton did literally get disarmed. So this fellow doesn't have any weapons, but this person is holding the tree branch. Does anybody have any weapons? Well, that's kind of annoying. Oh, well, Giant G still has a weapon.
Do we have automaton? No, we don't.
So what could be some possible sentences? Like, where does Cloudsley fall into this, right? Like, is Cloudsley going to be involved? Is someone killing? Is someone
Cloudsley
stealing?
could be here after the arrival of the ship, you know?
Well, let's hang out in the tunnel for a minute. So some things, so-and-so could have used the golden idol to try to kill the visitors.
Foreign
so maybe
visitors.
Lavu used the golden idol on the foreign visitors to try and kill them. And then...
Yeah, but Lavu has been captured.
I mean, we could still try and see how it feels.
Oops.
Use the golden idol on the foreign visitors to try to kill the foreign visitors? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the way that should feel. Because then what would happen after that? Could it be Oberon Geller disarmed Lavu Mata? And then Oberon Geller... Cloudsley is just like bumbling along.
Yeah, Cloudsley is not...
Does jack shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, because, get back. We'll deal with Lavu later.
Because it could be that, like, Lavu is trying to use her tool.
I would have dealt with them.
Yeah. Because we could see downstairs in the tunnel. If we go back to the exploring, go down. See, like, I feel like these are kinds of things that are trying to kind of tell us maybe things that have happened.
Yeah.
Like, someone's been shooting the idol. And that's why there's that, like, various...
Yeah, it's weird. Is it like...
Can we try it?
Yeah, because Oberon Geller hasn't taken the golden idol here. Because Zubiri gives it to him. So maybe Zubiri has the golden
disarms. And then...
Or at the very least, Zubiri takes the golden idol.
Takes the golden idol. It could be that Virlus is the one who disarms her, because Virlus, I think... No, Kruplu has her tied up, right?
Giant G has that tied up.
Giant G. So maybe Giant G is the one who disarms her.
Yeah. Giant G... This is gonna be so wrong. Disarms Lavu.
Mata.
Oops.
Ooh, this is gonna be so wrong.
Ooh. Lavu Mata uses the golden idol on the foreign visitors to try and kill them. I don't think it's him.
Okay.
Let's see. We will deal with Lavu later. Maybe he disarms her?
Sure, give it a try. Oh, so it was Giant
wow.
G.
So it is Giant G, yeah. Okay.
Then maybe it's not foreign visitors twice. Lavu Mata used the golden idol. Can we look at the words again?
Yeah.
Used the golden idol on the...
Stone pillar.
Yeah, stone pillar.
Hey!
Great. See,
It's
fun to play with words.
Okay.
Okay. Wahoo!
Woo!
So which one do we want to try and tackle first? After the arrival
No, we're gonna
of the
go
ship?
backwards in time.
Okay.
This is gonna be... Okay, the foreign visitors went to the tower.
Mm-hmm. And... found...
Or destroyed...
Lavu Mata? And were rewarded with... heat.
riches.
Carry on. And
However, prior to that...
so-and-so had used give tool. Right? Some phrase. Had used the...
Oh. Lavu Mata releases Zubiri Kala.
Yeah. From the prison.
Yeah, so what's happened is that, like, they go to try and kill the thing, but she has already stopped it. And they follow the celebrating villagers.
Yeah, cool.
The foreign visitors go to the tower and destroyed the tower dweller.
It's up there. And we're rewarded with riches.
Yeah.
Sure.
Everyone's like, you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Take these treasures. Where is riches?
Over here.
Oh, damn. However,
However,
prior to that, Lavu Mata had used the spell. Do we know what the spell is? It's like...
we could look at it maybe in the Tagana Tresno?
No, it's Biprom and then Tagana Tresno, yeah. What is Tagana Tresno?
It's down here. Give tool. That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, sure. Tagana...
Give tool. Spell.
Command.
Command. Great.
And had obtained the golden idol.
Yeah. Great. Hopefully.
This is hard because this all seems pretty accurate.
I know. I mean, is it the foreign visitors who destroyed Tower Dweller?
Yes, because he's building the bomb. We can check, but...
Command and had obtained...
And it's got to be Lavu because he's in the prison.
Yeah. Ooh. That one's hard.
The foreign visitors went to the tower and destroyed Tower Dweller.
Yeah.
Do we have... No. No. And we're rewarded with... riches.
I think so.
However, prior to that, Lavu Mata had used the Give Tool command and had obtained the Golden Idol.
Well, there's no other command that's 2 words.
Yeah. Lavu Mata released Zubiri Kera from the prison, and they followed the celebrating villagers. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Could any of these could be like myth, mind, or heat? Oh.
Oops. Don't mean that. What is Terry Nip?
Destroy self.
We don't have those words.
Mm-mm.
No, she never got to put in the second part of the command. Maybe she didn't need to because it had already been destroyed by the bomb. Does someone else let him out of the jail?
No, she does. That's why she's indebted to him.
I mean, she says she's indebted to him, but...
Oh. But her promise cubes suggest that.
Her promise cubes suggest it, yeah, but I'm not sure if she actually lets him out. I mean, the implication is that she's the one who lets him out, but
well, yeah, and I don't know why we would then presume that that was not the case.
Oops. Oh, right, we can... Whoops. She doesn't say Terry Tresno. She says Tegana Tresno.
Okay, well then let's see what that would mean then. Tegana is give and Tresno is tool.
Terry is destroy. So he's told her to destroy the idol.
But she's used Tegana instead. Yeah, I thought that because he said not just... He's also said destroy self. But instead she uses a different one. Because he wants to destroy it and she wants to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to try the other one?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. It could be used only with a blank blank. And it could steal only
Target only the...
target only the... okay. Therefore, created the myth of the Tower Dweller.
Yes.
So for centuries, the villagers would give the...
Something command.
Yeah, it's the probably either the give matter lifespan or take matter lifespan command.
And
Would
somebody
steal
would
their
steal
lifespan,
their lifespan
for themselves.
For themselves. Whoops. Here we are. Okay.
Would give the...
Golden idol. Someone discovers the golden idol.
Yeah. Well, it must have been fucking Lavu, right?
It could be used only with a...
Blank command?
Yeah, maybe.
With a target command, maybe?
Where is discovered?
Robotgo said, "It's rude of you to say that someone was stealing their lifespans. They were just born under a different star that lets them live forever."
Robotgo says, "Oh, I just realized what you've missed there. Yeah."
Oh, voice command. Yeah, absolutely. What word are you looking for?
Discovered.
There is no discovered.
Okay, Lavu matter found?
Yeah.
The golden idol.
Mm-hmm.
It could be used only with a voice command.
Mm-hmm. Down here.
Whoops. The golden voice.
The golden voice.
Niecy Nash.
Niecy, I want to lock in those lyrics.
It could only be used with a voice command. And it could steal... No.
Yeah, because we don't have something that's like adult villagers. It will be very funny if the punchline here is that Albert Cloudsley is the only person who doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, and it could steal, it could kill. Does it steal or does it kill? It steals only the lifespan
And Lavu would steal the lifespan for themselves.
of the... Yeah.
Potato Nut says, he built a bomb at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Roman Statue says, am I crazy or is the answer to the first paragraph literally on screen right now? I mean, possibly, yeah.
Like, could target only the speaker of the voice command?
Yeah, I mean, possibly, right? Let's try it. Okay.
I think then the question now becomes, is like, is this Lavu Mata?
I mean, she is the one, right?
She's the one who's using it. She's the one who's got access to all this stuff. So I feel like the answer to that is yes. Let's talk it through. Do we think it's any of the words that we still have available?
I don't think it's clouds.
But do we don't think that the word mind or heat is in any of these?
I don't think so.
Okay. So then, which one do we want to focus on? A long time ago or after the arrival of the ship?
Let's do a long time ago.
Okay. And also, could we put the word command back in here, or can it only be in one place?
No, we can put it in.
Okay. Great, because I like the reminder that those are the closest that we've gotten. A long time ago, Lavu Mata found the golden idol. I mean, presumably, whoever's written here a long time ago, so-and-so found the golden idol, needs to be the person who created the myth and the person who's been stealing the lifespan for themselves, right?
Probably, yes.
So it's not that, and it's not Tower Dweller. Presumably Blavu Mata found the golden idol, unless she obtained it or stole it.
She didn't stole it. She steal it. So it can't be that.
Steal it, yeah. I mean, it could be obtained, but I don't think so. Do you want to try putting obtained in there? Yeah, she's got to have found it.
It could be used only with a
voice command.
Wait,
and
no, hang on. It can't only be used with a voice command. You set a thing in the back of it. Although it's very...
But I don't like how we're using voice command twice.
No, I also don't. Robot Ghost says it's such a tiny mistake.
So sorry, everybody.
She found the golden idol. It could only be used with a something.
A mind command.
I think that means only one word is wrong if switching that word only had you at 2 and fewer. Okay, let's see. Lavu finds the golden idol. It could be used only with a voice command, and it could target only the...
I mean, is it that villagers would give the take matter lifespan, and then Lavu Mata would steal the lifespan for herself? Try swapping take and give, because the villagers are using the command. Yeah. There it is. Okay.
Okay, so but we have the story right.
Yeah.
You know, we know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Moose Man says, "Glory be."
Tiny Slug says, "Sip and spit." Great. Okay. So after the arrival of the ship, the foreign visitors went to the tower and destroyed Tower Dweller? Were rewarded with riches?
Yeah, right? That's what they do.
I mean, I assume.
They have the riches.
Did Lavu Mata use the take tool command?
No, because she's commanding the golden idol to give the tool, right?
I don't know. It was that way in the other one, so I thought maybe
No.
it was a swap, give and take.
It was worth a chat. Okay. And had got the golden idol. How is this wrong?
Here's a question. So I come back to, does Lavu Mata release Zubiri Kara
This
from
is what
prison?
I've been asking, yeah. And you were the one saying yes.
I was the one saying yes, but now I'm like, maybe they're following the celebrating villagers means that... Because if Lavu Mata is the one who used the golden idol on the stone pillar to kill the foreign
What
visitors...
if Giant G releases him?
Yeah. There it is! The scroll has been fulfilled!
When Lavu Mata discovered that Zubiri knew the override codes, she quickly went to the tower and, instead of giving the self-destruct command, instructed the ancient Lemurian automaton to give the golden idol to her.
Damn.
Robot Ghost says, Giant G bought a rope from Albert so he could free Zubiri.
Oh, he does.
You can see Giant G preparing a rope and singing to himself.
Yeah. I just thought he was like vibing. At the village. Over here.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Shout out to Giant G. Damn.
Yay.
Here we go.
Zubiri, we want you to replace Mata in the council and share your knowledge with the village. Huh? He is becoming too powerful. Perhaps I should stop him before it is too late. But wait, he can read my mind. He already knows I have these thoughts. I have no choice. I have to act now.
It's the first frame of the game
yeah.
before he gets knocked off the Best part,
Damn.
Oberon got pushed off a cliff because his dumb magic trick fooled Albert too.
Wow.
Damn.
We did it! And just in time for bed!
Well, thank you for watching. I mean, here's the thing. There are some games that come out and Kat and I say to ourselves, we want to play this for us. And we are going to play it off stream, and maybe we'll stream it one day. Resident Evil Village was a really fun one of that. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. These are games that we're like, this is for us. When the new Golden Idol game comes out, we're gonna stream it.
We're gonna log on.
Yeah, we won't play it beforehand. You're gonna see it at the same time we do. I'm so excited. They say it's gonna come out this year. I believe them.
Thank you so much for playing this game with us.
Yeah, thank you, KB, for playing it with me.
Yeah. Thank you for playing it with me.
Thank you for playing it with me.
And thank you for playing it with me. Yeah, we're all good. Jack gestured at the monitor in like a sweeping motion and then gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want me to say? Oh, right. That we're going to be streaming again next weekend while we passively try to raise money to fix the AC in my car.
Yeah, we don't know what we're streaming. We sort
have
of
so many options.
Our desire to play a video game has been sated, so we might
do something weird. We might read to you. Maybe we'll watch ads. Maybe we'll play a bad DS game tie-in to a book about dragons.
Oh, right, I'd forgotten about those.
I don't know if it's going to be any good.
Look at how these are the 1, 2, 3 of the order.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Maybe I'll read you a choose your own adventure book. Listen, there's so many options.
We got options.
Yeah. I think that's it. Anything that you want to say?
No, not terribly. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.